So y'all have quests now. It's like a whole ass game. And cooking is going to be a mini game.
Yes.
So with dice. All right, but you have to. I can't explain any more of the cooking. Good. Can't explain any more of it until you find and finish the dungeon. All right. Are we good to go then?
Yeah.
If everyone's back, yeah. I think we
Right. So for treats, I'm gonna do the recap in Hypnos's voice.
Yes.
So every recap will be done by Hypnos going forward.
Incredible.
Our story began not with a step, but with a fall. Each of you, torn from your former lives, descended from the heavens like streaks of starlight, standing in the mystic land of Atreia, a realm shaped by divine games and immortal whims. You were found in the shimmering star fields, dazed but alive, by an organization known as the Dawn Reachers. These guardians specialize in retrieving the Starfallen, souls like you, who crash into the strange world from elsewhere. They brought you to Fort Greenwitch, a sanctuary nestled in the trees, ancient and serene. There you met the ageless and enigmatic Agatha Greenwich, the town founder and steward. She welcomed you warmly, offering shelter and rest in return for but one small favor. The favor: journey to the crumbling ruins of Fort Etnad and recover a shipment of blossom wine. No ordinary vintage, but a rare and magical brew stolen by less than reputable hands. Upon reaching the overgrown, vine-choked ruins, you discovered a stairwell leading into darkness. Stealth and strategy might have been the wise course, but no plan survives contact with Ridiculhiggle Frubs, our fearless Herrenbahn barbarian. With gavel axe in hand and no time for subtlety, he kicked the door open, sending it crashing inwards, and immediately engaged two startled cultists in a thunderous clash of steel and fury.
Do I finally see what the inside of the room looks like?
You do! I need to go to the other map and get you, don't I? Or I can just... Nope, you're here, actually. You're right there. Yay!
That was
awesome. So I will... do you remember the description, or shall I tell you again? I'm happy to.
Say it again.
back.
No, say it again.
Say it again!
Replay.
Right. So, the underground chamber is dimly lit, illuminated only by a single flickering torch mounted on the far southern wall. That's not southern. The fuck? Sorry. On the far western wall.
Well, it could be southern. We don't know.
It could be.
Cardinal directions.
It's true, but it's not. We're going to make north up constantly.
Okay.
I'm just going to redo
Sweet.
that. Sorry.
We'll just pretend
Shadows.
That the people in D&D are just so good at using compasses that
Yep.
they always build buildings to be facing north.
That's right.
The way-
They just knew.
Yeah.
So good. Shadows stretch long and deep across the rough stone floor. The air is damp and cold, thick, with the scent of mildew and something older, something unsettled. Cobwebs cling to the corners of the 10-foot-high ceilings, swaying slightly in a faint draft that creeps through the stones. Two uneven packs of old wooden barrels sit in the room, one positioned near the northern doorway where the party entered, and another about 30 feet to the south. Water drips steadily in one corner, the sound echoing softly in the darkness, but beneath it another noise, soft murmurs, low chanting, almost like whispers inside your head. That's it. That's the place. There is a door immediately behind Dorian to the north, and then the door that you guys, well, that Ridiculhiggle kicked open is open to your east.
Wow, how'd that door actually just break apart? I don't know if it did that yet. It's crazy.
I
It's
don't
just some
have
bad
the
construction.
map. Can I have the map?
Oh! Nobody probably has the freaking map.
Come into the room, brother.
I don't have I don't see anything.
Doesn't physically have the map.
There we go. Now I can see.
My bad.
I was sitting there, I was like, wow, that description sounds great. I don't fucking know what any of this means, but it looks great.
In my head.
I love theater of the mind. Give me the map.
God, I hate theater of the mind so much.
Did we search the bodies and investigate the room last time we were in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot if we did, that's all.
Oh, you're good.
I will go to the body of the cultist. Can I go to the body of the cultists and just like pray over them?
Yeah.
Even though there are enemies.
Oh,
What?
and I'm going to go to your notes and give you... Hold on.
What?
Oh, right. That's right. Never mind. I forgot you couldn't get their names.
Correct.
Never mind. Okay.
I
good.
wanted, but I couldn't.
That's true.
I'll bundle them up, I guess. Cross their arms. Whatever way that I would have learned of the temple is a proper way to honor the dead.
Okay. Yeah, I'll absolutely allow that.
Perfect.
While you're doing that, roll me a perception check.
Oh, boy.
As I see him do that, I'm gonna help him with the other body.
Fuck.
And like look at him and position it the same way that he's positioning it, but probably not as well.
Valid. I'll point out if you make any errors. I'll like guide, but I won't do it in like a condescending way. More of just like, oh no, you want to do it like in an educational, not condescending way.
She's not there. It's just so Geo can see the maps.
That'd
Okay.
be good.
That should have fixed it, Panda. Yeah, okay. So Eldrin, you don't notice it. And unfortunately, you rolled really well, Dorian, but you don't notice anything either.
Oh, that was my performance roll
Oh.
for positioning the bodies.
Oh,
I
shit.
wasn't even... You want me to roll
Yes.
perception?
No, you're fine. I read it wrong. I was like, oh, interesting. And then totally forgot what you had just said, so it's fine. Yes, you did a good job in positioning the bodies.
You said that they are. We both rolled.
You
So
noticed
focus on-
nothing.
Yeah.
That's that for
You
sneezing.
notice, or you mentioned that they are cultists. Can I do like a religion check to see if I recognize any religious symbols or any type of like what cult they might be a part of? I'm a cleric. Cultist. The religious.
Yeah, one
That's my
sec.
thing.
Well, we are
Conferring.
New world. May not know.
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
Go for it.
Well, yeah, that's why I wanted to just see if I could do a check to see.
You have no idea. It's unidentifiable aside from the fact that they're wearing red robes.
Gotcha. It's the Crimson
No
Tide.
symbols on them at all.
Damn. Yeah, and I've got a +10 to religion, and I still didn't get anything. So it's like, oh.
It's like, oh, I know nothing. I have no memory of this place.
Kind of.
Okay.
All right.
Gandalf the Grey over here.
I know.
Pick a lane. Are you Gandalf or Senji? No.
Both.
Nobody else.
I'm Senshi the Grey.
the Grey.
Fucking brilliant. All right. All right. So the two things you did get from, or a couple things that you got from this room was 5d5 copper, a bottle of wine, and a small key.
Oh.
And you guys realized last time that the door to the north is locked.
The key, open it.
You could try.
Oh yeah, our rogue's not here. Dang it.
Your rogue is indisposed.
Yep. Yeah, Dorian, do we
Who
want
has
to
the
do
key?
a perception check? I think I technically have it because I put it in the party loot. We need to decide this now. Do we want me to, since I'm scribing, do you want me to just also be the one that holds the party loot?
Yeah, because
Probably.
that's why I was like, what did we loot the room last time? Because I didn't remember what we
Gotcha.
found.
Gotcha. So, for all intents and purposes and going forward, if it's in the party loot specifically, it's with me and I can distribute them. But if there's something that you guys want, then obviously your person will have them. So if the key is in the party loot, I'll suggest that we do a perception. Like, yeah, let's check on the door. You know, let's make sure like there's not like a nasty surprise waiting on the other side.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Perfect.
All right. A 7, a 22, and a 21. All right.
Hold on,
Tug.
we got
Oh.
one more.
I got one more. That's right. Waiting on Ridiggle Higgle.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we have to do two, so it takes us a little longer.
Ridigle hip.
No worries.
Oh, goodness.
14. Okay. Tug looks like a door. It's a good door, solid door.
Nice.
Eldrin, Dorian, and Ridiggle Higgle looks like a door. Nice, solid door.
Door
Uh,
Doesn't
that-
seem to be any traps or anything like that that you can see.
I will attempt to use the key on the door.
Say that out loud.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Steven said out loud, does it look like a door that I can kick through?
Chance.
But your character says that out loud.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach over and put my hand on your shoulder and be like, store, friend.
Oh man.
First, I'm gonna try the
Fantastic.
handle. Oh wait, no, we already said it's locked. Yeah, I'm gonna try the key. Yeah, it was just what if it's like one of those? I forgot that you said that it's locked. I was gonna be like, what if it's one of those classic things of just like we're overthinking it and it's like just try the handle. No, you already said it's locked.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the key.
I know.
The key slides into the lock, and as you turn it, a satisfying click can be heard.
Perfect.
As I have my hand on Ridigle Hibble's shoulder, I'm gonna pull out one of the breakfast sausages we had left over, and I'm gonna hand it to him so he's snacking.
Fair enough.
Have a Snickers, you're hangry.
I would gladly accept this sausage.
I'll point out the fact that I'm in jingly metal armor, metal armor. Does anyone want to stealth ahead and check it out, or how do we want to play this?
Did you open the door?
No, I
know
unlocked
if
it.
we
I
have
heard it
anything
unlocked. I have not
stealth.
opened it yet.
Okay.
How stealthy are you, Jake?
I think none. I have +3, but I'm wearing armor.
What kind of armor
Okay,
are you wearing?
Great question.
I will sneak ahead, guys.
Jane.
I'll do it.
Oof, yeah.
All right.
Both you
Dorian,
and
are
I.
you opening the door?
Step back with Tug.
Can I roll my stealth
Sure.
to open the door?
Oh, I was almost a 20.
You're pretty stealthy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
The door
I'm going
opens.
to quietly open the door and step through with that pickle check.
All right. You step through, and it doesn't seem. Nothing seems to have happened. You seem okay.
Am I in a new room? Am I in a hallway?
You are. You are in a hallway. So, as the door creaks open in front of you, the faint light from the room spills into the corridor ahead. The hallways beyond are pitch black, the kind of darkness that seems to drink in the light. What little illumination escapes from the chamber reveals a rough stone corridor stretching forward only a short distance before veering sharply to the west. Beyond that bend, the darkness is absolute, heavy, silent, and impenetrable. The stone walls are slick with moisture, and the air grows noticeably colder as you step towards the threshold. The shadows seem to pulse faintly at the edge of your vision, and the sound of your own breath feels loud in the oppressive stillness. Something might be waiting just beyond the turn, or nothing at all. Would you roll me a perception check, Dorian?
Yes, I will.
Seems
Almost
fine.
landed.
Yeah, it teetered between 8 and 20 for a second.
It did.
So the map has not changed. Is it supposed to just be black like that?
Can you see it? Oh, well, yes, it is dark. It is oppressively dark.
Their
Do I
marker
see-
isn't on the map, though.
What?
I don't see their marker on the map.
Oh,
My
it's
marker
because
is-
they went beyond the room.
Oh, okay.
Marker is right here.
Here, I'll move you, Sultry.
Is that? That's not it.
But you
This-
can't see anything now. It's pitch black too because it's dark. Yeah.
That's okay, because I got I got the OG maps on my phone, so I'm
do
good.
you have night vision, Dorian? Or dark vision?
No, I don't.
Nope.
Fuck.
Sorry.
So
All right, get back
I'm
here.
I'm considering lighting a torch. Hear anything?
Wait, don't do that. Hold on.
You're not in the hallway with me. You whispering all this through the door?
Fuck. Damn it, you're right. Yeah. Oh
I see,
no.
So I see nothing. I hear nothing. I am going to turn my back towards like the rest of the hallway. I'm gonna light a torch so that it covers the light, and then I'll slowly turn around with my lit torch.
Okay, one sec. I need to unlock and get you a torch. Token light. And type torch on Dorian. Add. Can you see now?
Whoa.
Yes, I can. Watch me like turn back around, and then all of a sudden there's just like 8 cultists like, what are you doing in here?
Let's see.
That's not what I want.
Where
Oh,
are they?
whoopsies. Oh crap! How do I undo that?
Undo what?
I zoomed really far out, and now
Oh,
I'm going
there's
back
a
in.
button zoom to fit. If you, it's on the far left of the
Oh, that's
options.
so far out.
Yeah, I clicked it, and it zoomed us super far out, like microscopic
Oh, that's not good.
by accident.
How big is this map?
It's
Okay,
not
so
that big.
I'm going to come up to the. Can I move my? Because I have that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna come up to this corner, and I'm gonna peer around the edge.
Okie dokie. Roll me another perception check.
Hold on, I gotta plug in a laptop. We got the battery warning. I have to plug in the laptop. All right.
Oh, me.
There's the 8 again. All right, I am going to.
Seems clear.
Over here.
Okay. Are
I
you
will
communicating? Oh, okay. Great.
slowly move
Yeah.
down the hall.
Go
Where
ahead
the other-
and pause.
Oh,
And
right here.
yeah. And go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Well,
Mm.
it was nice knowing you. It was
So
great while it lasted.
I keep forgetting to switch my character to the dice. That's okay.
No worries. Oh boy. Okay, so ahead of you, Dorian. The rest of you can go ahead and roll initiative as well, yes. Ahead of you, Dorian, you hear a soft chittering, as if hundreds of little tiny eyes are starting to wake up and little mouths are starting to yawn. It's high-pitched, and at first it doesn't seem like a bad thing until the far corner starts to move and undulate like a mass. And 3 swarms of bats fall down from the ceiling. In the other room, you can hear the soft chittering and see the flash of Dorian's torch. But you don't know he's in any danger. Just that he's scouting ahead.
I would like to go join his scout.
You don't. Your character doesn't know that there's danger. You can.
Yeah, I was the first one to break into this room. Why would I not have gone with you anyways?
That's fair. He wants more sausage, guys.
I should have been there regardless.
His sausage train is leaving.
I mean, if you don't have armor on and you don't have disadvantage in stealth, it would make sense for you to be up there.
I think so.
The only reason
I think
Tug and I are back is because our armor specifically gives us disadvantage.
I don't think Steven is wearing armor, and he has a +3 to stealth as well. So his stealth is pretty. Or I have a +4. He has a +3.
Yeah.
we'll just
So we're
say
pretty.
that you were like right here, okay? You decided to
Yeah.
follow him a little bit after the fact.
It's because I finished my sausage and I wanted another one.
I think that's fair. Okay. Everybody happy?
Very happy.
All right. So, Tug, you have no idea what's going on, but you are first in initiative order.
I have dark vision. Can I see that it's dark beyond the doors?
You can. You can also see that Dorian has a torch.
Okay. I am going to try my best to quote unquote sneak in there and peek my head around the corner because I think that's what would make sense.
Okay. Yeah, you
That's
can.
what I know.
You can do that. You'll have to roll a perception check for me when you get up to the door.
Okay.
If you're trying to peek, unless you're going through the door and trying to peek around the corner.
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stealth first.
Sounds
Good
good.
luck. Oh. All right.
Oh.
Great. I don't worry about it.
Okay.
And when I get to the corner, I'm gonna peek around. Can I peek from
Okay.
behind the corner?
Yes, you can peek from behind the corner. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Yeah.
You can tell there's a problem, a very big problem involving 3 swarms of small bats. Do you raise the alarm?
Yes. Bats. Ah.
Perfect. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Let me see how much I moved actually. 10, 15, 20. I am gonna come stand next to my boy. Am I allowed to
Alright.
ready an attack as well, or is that too many things?
Too many things.
Thought so.
Because we did 2 checks already, so.
Okay.
Ridigle-higgle. The alarm has been sounded. What do you do?
I run in.
We don't even see. Do the bats have a thing? A token?
Token.
Yes. They do. I don't know why they're not visible.
I don't know. It's retargeted.
They're there.
Shortcut view.
Yeah, I can see one swarm of bats.
Yeah, I don't know why. It
has
says
it.
there's 3, but like I don't know why the others aren't on the... Do I have to bring them on the map? I do. I thought they would just all spawn together. Oh, come on, dude. All right. Got it. Now there's the proper amount. My bad.
Oh, don't
All right.
do that.
I'm gonna. So I started like.
You started right in the middle, right here. So it said 15 away. So you're 15 away from me.
The character's having a heart attack, I think.
Okay,
there you
you're 15 away from me. And then you have great movement, yeah?
I think so.
You could go 15 from me. You could pass me and keep going. If you want to.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I have no... Because, like, I'm looking at a swarm of bats. Can you throw something into a swarm of bats?
Once
Doesn't...
they come near, just like ready action. Once they come near, I'm gonna yeah. I'm not gonna
Go
try
grab
to throw
the-
a Javel- a
Grab the
swarm
door
of
from
bats.
earlier and throw that.
Just grab it, hold it sideways.
Giant bat swatter.
Oh, I should have done that. Just
A giant bat swatter.
Well, I think it's over me. How tall is this? Is the ceiling?
10 feet.
Yeah, they would have just flown over me. My guy's only 4 feet tall.
I just imagined him jumping, trying to smack him in the air.
Ended up like, fall.
He smashes into the back wall. Guys, I broke my arm.
Yeah, so I guess I just like is ready action an option?
Ready action is an option. What are you
I'm about
waiting
to
for?
do that, for the bats to get next to me.
Okay, perfect. I just require people to tell me what they're waiting for.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna try to throw a javelin into a swarm of bats.
Hit a singular bat, take 1 HP off of the whole swarm.
Yes.
Fuck that one bat in particular.
You look at me wrong.
Okay. All right. That's end of your turn then, yeah?
That bat bullied me when I was a
Swarm
kid.
of bats. All right. 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, look at that. 30 feet. Okay.
Abilities, I think. Skills. Scroll up. Scroll down.
Alrighty.
Gosh.
They are going to attempt to bite you.
Well, hold on. They came next to him. He gets to swing his attack. Do the thing. There it goes.
Ooh.
Jimmy.
Wait.
Dorian.
Why are you hitting Dorian?
Oh, wait, it's because I forgot to drag it.
Oh.
Wait, it says he's trying to attack me?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, in the
did,
chat
yeah.
it says at.
It has me attached to you for some reason.
Yeah, it does have him like there's a red circle around him pointing at my character. I don't know why.
That's
And it
very
has, like, my
strange.
Yeah, his distance from me is logged on there for some reason.
You are now my permanent enemy.
No, I gave you a sausage.
I gave you a sausage.
This is Wisconsin.
So does the do I
Did you
hit?
roll the yeah, you did. Definitely hit. Sorry. I thought I said that. You can roll your damage onto the bat. All right.
That's cool.
So it took 1 damage. Or no, 3 damage. Okay.
Oh, what?
Took 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because you said 1 at first, I was like, oh man.
I know. I was confused.
Impervious to battle axes.
All right.
Well, it's a good
So
thing I
you
have
did.
a staff, I guess. I can bludgeon them if slashing doesn't work.
It's true. It's very true. They're going to bite you now. But they missed. So that's good. And that's all that they can do for their turn. I think.
Losers.
And
There's 2 more
then,
swarms.
indeed. And they are going to attack.
Nah.
And they miss again. You are lucky.
Yes.
Small rabbit is dip, duck, diving, and dodging.
Life is great.
Okay. 3rd swarm of bats. Even worse. Damn it.
You didn't know
What
he
the
was
hell?
proficient in dodgeball, did you?
I did not. All right. Eldrin, you are
That's
up and all alone in this room. Again. Sorry.
Some things never change.
Hey man, we all just knew that you were alone. You know?
How do
I can get you through the doorway. I think you have a little bit of trouble as a player with that.
I'm trying to remember how to.
Oh, sorry. I removed the thing you put down. I was like, what is this?
It's me trying to draw so I know how far I could go.
Use both clickies at the same time and you get your line.
I left it cracked and the whistle started to open it, so I started
So 25 movement. Uh-oh.
And then you can double click once and it gets rid of your line. Yeah.
There, and then I will do Toll the Dead on. I don't know which one he hit.
Top one.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Oh,
Just-
you
yeah,
don't
just
know
care-
that.
That's true.
I'll just do. I'll roll a die real quick. Swarm 2 will be 1, 2. Oh, basically, I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I pick 5, whatever 5 is.
1. So, I'm going to attack Swarm Bats number 1.
Lucky.
Do
Lucky
Toll
dice
the
roll.
Dead, so they'll need to do a Wisdom save. Cast. Is that? How do I display it for you?
I've been keeping all these.
Use power, maybe?
What?
To drag it. Oh wait! I gotta drag the dice onto them.
Onto the swarm of bats 1. Yeah. They failed.
Right? Okay. So because they've been injured already, they'll take d12 of necrotic damage.
That's all you just did, and I ended up almost just cutting
Ooh,
my hand.
10. Ah, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you didn't roll that on the thing. That's okay. I'll add it.
Okay, so they take 10 points of necrotic damage.
They are looking bloody. That swarm of bats is not so much a swarm anymore as it is a lot of dead bats on the ground.
Good. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Dorian, you're up. Your party has surrounded you and saved you.
I have a random question.
Mm.
Does vicious mockery affect low intelligent creatures? It doesn't say that it doesn't in the spell, but like for common sense, I feel like it shouldn't.
Maybe you start mocking the noises they make. And they're like, oh, yeah.
Like I walk around like a chicken, pretending that
Yeah.
bats look like chickens.
Yep.
Let me
No,
see what
I
I can
just-
find out.
It was just I just thought of it just now, like, oh, I could use vicious mockery, and then I was like, oh wait, does it affect?
It
low
doesn't say
intelligent
the
creatures?
creature has to understand you.
It cannot. Okay, so here's the thing. If the swarm was immune to being charmed, it can't. If it's not immune to being charmed, then it could. But in this swarm of bats version, the conditioned immunity is it is immune to being charmed. So vicious mockery.
Charm come from?
But you can argue that vicious mockery requires the target to hear you, not understand you, because it deals psychic damage.
I was gonna teeter towards if it's a creature that doesn't understand what I'm saying, then it doesn't affect them, and make it a little bit harder. But that's just my.
There's certain
Apparently
spells
worth it.
where it specifies that.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
So
it's just funny,
I
vicious is not one.
vicious mockery doesn't require the target to understand you because it's psychic damage. I'll allow
love
it.
And in their heart.
Yeah.
And they'll be
Okay.
This game's
I
already gonna
will-
try and kill you. It's fine.
Yeah, don't need to make it any more difficult.
Okay.
Trust me, yeah.
Well, see what our first big fight was.
That was
I mean,
random.
We destroyed those cults pretty quickly.
No, I'm not talking about pulse. I'm talking about all
Let's
the
talk about the hags.
Oh, I didn't even remember the hag because we crushed him. He's over here like,
Rush them.
all right. But did you? Okay, then. I will use vicious mockery because I don't remember how many spells I casted, and I am.
You
not
went
sure
into
how many
this
spells-
fresh.
Oh, okay, cool.
The fight was over before you guys got in there.
So to cast it on somebody, I do the blue icon and on them. Yes.
Let me see.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
No, I have to drag.
Yeah, you drag the blue icon on the swarm of bats you're attacking.
I'll do that. That's not how I wanted it to go.
Okay, no worries. It hits, and that's fine. And
Well,
then
no, so they have to do a wisdom. They have to do a wisdom save. So I tried to drag it, and it doesn't drag it onto me. Is that your dice?
No,
I don't know.
that worked. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
So they failed their save.
So they take the 2 damage that I already rolled.
And that got applied already.
Perfect. All right. I'm learning. I'm learning things. I'm doing
It's
better.
totally fine. Totally fine. There's a learning curve.
Yeah. So when I drag vicious mockery, because it's a save, if I drag the blue icon to them, it doesn't show a dice, but it forces your dice to roll. So that's what happens.
Yes, because it's my creature.
Got it.
Okay. Is
And
that
as
okay?
after I say that, I'm going to use my bonus action to toss a sausage to Ridiggle Hibble, and I'm going to say, fighting energy.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you accept this
All right.
Catch it.
You
Like,
do
catch
have
it
to
in the
catch
air.
it.
Pop out of it, like action movie style.
Is that acrobatics?
Yeah, could he have a free action for this?
Yeah,
skill
no,
check?
it's cool. It's cool. I'll allow it. So, you got to roll me an
you said
athletics
athletics.
or an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I definitely heard athletic.
Yeah, I think I said that for
That's proficiency.
Go for it.
Please tell me you catch this sausage, dude.
Oh my gosh, a 14. I'll let you catch it. It was pretty good.
Yes!
I'll let you catch it, but you can't eat it in this turn because you already. That's that's a bonus action.
Surrounded by But yeah, I'm casting bardic inspiration when I throw that.
Oh,
Right,
that's your bardic
using my-
inspiration. I love it.
Yes, yeah, sorry. I probably should have said that earlier.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Sultry, you don't actually have a turn. Tug.
Yay. Okay.
Tugging on.
Yeah, wait a minute.
This swarm of bats won, I think.
Nice.
Let me. Okay. Ooh.
That will unfortunately miss.
Yikes.
Yikes, yikes.
I'm gonna say I'm getting hungry too.
Nice. It's getting jealous that you're throwing all the sausage.
Yeah. Where's my?
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else, honestly. I guess I
Okay.
could action search, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
useful
It's
here.
up to you. Yeah. Okay. Ridigglehibble. Why is that on target?
Hip, hip, hooray!
Targets. Clear targets. All right, I fixed that. I don't know how that happened, but you're no longer targeting Dorian.
You are my mortal enemy.
That was probably my fault. I was clicking around earlier trying to like figure stuff out, and I probably made him target me.
You threw an aggro.
Yeah, just because I gave the guy a sausage, he wanted to beat me up. What's wrong with that?
Kind of
That
sausage
probably
did you
happens
give
to
him?
bards a
Damn.
lot. It happens to bards a lot. Leave me alone.
Ooh, that hits.
So yeah, then drag the red over too. Perfect. I figured out that spell thing earlier.
Nice. They take 5 damage, and there are like 2 bats left in this entire swarm. That is it. A stiff breeze would do them in.
Kiss them to death.
Is that all for you?
Can I use my bonus action to take a bite of the sausage?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay, that is
You feel oddly invigorated as you do so.
Yes.
oh yeah.
All right. Next up in initiative. First swarm of bats is not looking so good, and they're going to turn their attention on the person that just dealt them damage. Tug. Here comes.
But I didn't.
Wait.
How dare you, Cog? How dare you?
I'm
All right,
confused.
whatever.
Tug's like, what?
They
They
missed
missed
anyway.
Poor Tug.
Okay,
It's because he's green, isn't it? Racist.
Because he's green. All right, Ridigga-Higgable. Why do these bats keep missing? I hate my life. All right, next bats are up, I guess.
I didn't even attack these bats.
Son of a boob, they missed. Eldrin, you're up.
Theoretically, they should hit at least once, but damn.
They're doing
I'm
terribly.
I'm going to do Toll the Dead again.
Fantastic.
It failed.
Yep. Yep, it did. These bats are horrible. I'm firing bats from now on. Yeah, they're dead. They're absolutely dead with it.
Flaming bats?
They
What?
just died. Yeah. They're gone.
And I'll
Peace out.
step ahead of Dorian. Actually,
I love that it leaves blood spots.
yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah, I'll step ahead of Dorian.
Okay.
And that'll be
perfect.
my turn.
Okay. Dorian, you have a dwarven meat shield. What are you doing?
What are you doing, Dorian?
Oh,
Are you becoming a tractor?
Yep.
Very nice.
my engines aren't starting. I guess I'll probably just do Vicious Mockery again.
You suck.
And I'm gonna do so the last I didn't describe it actually last time because I was
It's
trying
true.
to figure out the character sheet. But I am like balking like a chicken. Because I suggested that as a joke and I'm just doing it.
Fantastic. They failed because they're failing everything. Go ahead and do damage. All right, fantastic. 3 damage taken to the swarm of bats 3. Woo!
All right, fantastic.
So I did it for you, monsieur.
Right before I end my turn, I'm gonna turn to the party and be like, "Looks like that guy's on my own."
Oh, so sorry you broke up. Could you repeat that?
Oh, I turn to the party and say, looks like I could have taken these guys on my own."
Nice.
Can I throw my sausage at him? Don't waste good sausage.
But it's your turn if you want. All right, Tug.
Okay. I'm going to intentionally step on some dead bats
Crunch,
and
crunch.
then start attacking Swarm 3, I think.
Okay, sounds good. Holy crap. Okay. You can roll on the table of critical hits. Open up that bad boy and yeah.
How does I do that?
So you see the table critical hits effect? Actually, I can do the roll for you. That's fine. It's easier for me, I think.
Is that an ability?
Nope, I got it.
Oh,
In addition to standard critical damage to your target, you gain +2 to all your defenses against attacks from the target until the end of your next turn. You have a temporary
last time
+2 to your AC.
oh, nice.
That's pretty cool. Where is...
Just from them, though, right? So just from
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Special defenses. Oh, I have to unlock. AC +2. Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Ridiggle you're up.
Let me just hold up my character sheet. There we go.
Swing that axe, Daddy.
Yeah.
Nice. That will hit.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 3 damage.
Hooray.
Hip, hip, hooray. The swarm of bats is looking really toasted. Maybe like 3 or 4 bats remain out of that 20, but man, they're looking dim and grim.
We're just like a
Enraged, the swarm of bats will attack again.
Oh no.
No, they missed. Oh my god.
They were I think
Skill
if the
issue.
bats were swinging at me, they probably would hit a couple of times. My AC is way lower than yours.
This is so terrible.
Oh no. What will they
Yes.
do?
Ouch,
Yeah.
Charlie, that really hurt.
Guess what? They
Damn.
missed that time too. I'm feeling like the whole world is against me.
Ooh, I got a
Eldrin.
good feeling.
Okay, you're having bad rolls this time, but
Oh,
just
fuck.
wait. There's gonna be a fight where you only have good rolls, and we're gonna be really scared.
We're gonna
That's
have to
my
like
turn.
fight.
There will
boss
be.
Himself. All nat 20s.
Oh my god. Yeah, this'll come back to haunt all of us in the end. All right, Eldrin, I'm so sorry. That was unfortunate. And that you said that was your turn, right?
Correct.
Sorry, bud. Dorian.
All right.
I think I might move here, and I could just take a shot at him.
All right.
Not a shot of alcohol.
Just stared at him.
That's the wrong character sheet. What am I? I'm over here looking at Steven's character sheet like, oh, they just get it. I was like, wait, there's no bow in his character sheet.
I ate it.
Short bow.
That will hit. Oof, and you killed him. The last 3 bats, Dorian, you managed to pierce with a single arrow,
Oh,
pinning
sniper.
all
We-
3 of them to the far wall.
Yes.
And they are dead. All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Tug, you're up.
Does flanking do anything?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Yay.
I like flanking rules.
Oh, I should have.
Nice.
I don't need advantage.
You can roll again and see if you got a nat 20.
I guess. I'm fine without it, though.
All right.
Yeah, close.
All right. No worries. That will do 5 damage.
Yay. That's my turn.
Yay. Okay. Ridiculous.
I know that guy. Hey, I know that guy.
You do. It's you. Make sure to drag it on the bat next time, but let me see. What is his?
Supposed to be advantage.
That will miss. Oh, but
Oh,
yeah, you got to do it again.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I
You
didn't.
gotta click the advantage button.
I didn't
at the
mean to.
bottom.
Yeah, ADV.
Yeah, I forgot to click the ADV.
No worries.
Drag
Just go
it
ahead
over.
and roll that attack over the bat again. That will hit. Go ahead and roll
Oh.
that damage over the bat.
Yay.
Woohoo! All right. 2 damage.
No, two damage. That's right.
Okay. Is that it for y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Swarm of bats. It's going to attack the last person to attack it. It's feeling really bad
No,
about
definitely.
itself, though. It hasn't hit anything. So it's not going to hit anything again.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Pretty great. Eldrin. End my suffering.
I don't know which one of the vegetables.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It
Or they succeeded.
will not.
Shoot. It will not hit.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Tie goes to the defender. Shoot. Okay. Dorian.
Dorian Lightstrom. I'm gonna shoot at it again.
And hopefully I won't hit any of my friends. Oh god.
You didn't hit your friends, but you did hit some bats.
Yes.
Please don't let this character of mine hit my friends.
They're looking real bloody. Maybe about half, maybe a little less than half of that swarm exists. Rest is
Take
dead
a
on the
bite out of
ground.
one from. Whoa.
Maybe I will.
Pulling Ozzy Osbourne. Tug. Every time I say your name, I feel like I'm giving a command.
All right, let me go for it. Oh. Mm.
Nice. In addition to standard critical hit damage, the target takes ongoing 5 plus half your level damage.
Oh.
Okay, they're dead. So how did you do this?
I think I took your advice and I went Ozzy Osbourne and just started eating them out of the air. With my, well, I hit him with the great sword and then I eat him off the sword. You know, like licking the knife after you.
Oh, great. I have another table for you to roll on.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no,
Oh.
thank you, Jake. Oh no,
Okay.
baby.
Here we go. Great introduction to random effects of ingredients.
Oh my god, what's gonna happen? I love this so much right now.
Fire bursts from
Oh.
your mouth with every word. There's a slash anything within 5 feet of you in a cone. Except for 1d4 damage. Or 1d4 fire damage.
Anybody within 5 feet of you in a cone has to make a dexterity saving check on every 10th word if they're in front of you, or they're going to suffer 1d4 fire damage.
All right, we know who's
I'm
not
leading
much
the
of
rest
a-
of the way.
Yeah, I'm not much of a talker. It's okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but he
much
has
of a talker. It's okay. Who's in front of Tug, Radhorn? Wait,
Oh,
is it 5 feet?
Ridiculous is 10 feet.
He is 10 feet away, but you guys get to see as he says, okay, fire belches forth from his mouth, scorching the remains of the bats in front of him. On that note, 5 seconds, I need a potty break. I'll be right back.
Luckily, I'm
Jiminy
just barely
Christmas.
not 5 foot with me.
Dude, for real.
For me, it just feels like a nice little heat of wave.
Like you're just outside, so the fire is like right in your face, but you're not getting hit by it.
You're warmed.
Yeah.
Because the fire feels. Hey, that's 2 words.
No.
You ever been to like the hibachi grill and they do like the fire tornado in front of you? It's like that.
Yep. Yes. Now all of a sudden Jake feels the need to talk all the time.
Just send them out
Well,
front and
apparently-
then just count. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then just wait. An enemy pops up.
Yeah.
10. Boof.
Yes. I think contractions count apparently too, because I said 8 words, but 2 of them were it's and something else.
Damn it, dude. That was like 12 words.
No. Well, I stepped 5 feet away.
Oh, shit. So right now you're sitting at 9. I just counted again. So you belched and breathed fire again, and now you're sitting at 9 again.
Oh my god.
Oh, you just said, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Anybody take inadvertent fire? He stepped back. I love it. Okay.
So what you missed, Tabitha, is he stepped back, and then we were talking, and he went through about 12 more words, and he belched fire again. And he said another set of words till he got to 9. And then when I said, "That's 9 words," he said, "Oh my God." So he belched fire again. Now he's at 2 words.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Random effects.
Is his belching like, does his belt, he's belching fire, right? So it's like,
It's like when you burp the ABCs, yeah.
yeah, so if he's belching it, so can I deduce that it's because of him eating the bats?
Let me see. What would I want you to roll for that? Roll a medicine check.
I was planning on just collecting bats because it's meat for cooking.
You can do that.
And not talking as a character,
Okay.
would I know that I feel this strange sensation and it's
You-
causing me?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Sure. And then also, how long does the effect last?
So that's the fun part. You need to get this cured by either a cleric or a potion.
Oh my
I
God.
am leading the group from on.
Fire.
I do. What if I don't want it cured?
May I also
You have that option.
do a medicine check on?
You
to
may
see?
also do a medicine check, yes.
Okay.
What was it? Was insight that you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Dorian, you're not sure what's going on. You're just fascinated by his trick of belching fire. Tug, you can tell that your tummy started feeling kind of weird, like brimstone, after eating the bats. And then Eldrin, you rolled really well. I'm going to let you know that the bats definitely caused a strange reaction within Tug.
I'm collecting a decent amount of the remainder of the bats. They don't have much meat on them, so I'll need to collect quite a few of them in order to get like a good amount of meat.
What do I want you to roll for that? For collecting?
Survival is usually good for like skinning animals, collecting meat, stuff like that.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a survival check. You've built this into your backstory though, so I'll allow you to have proficiency with that.
Hell yes, I'll just
Wait,
add
so you said his
two,
like
whatever this
brimstone
one
to him?
was. So it would be a.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
No, I thought Dorian said something. I didn't hear what it was.
Steven was saying.
I'm sorry.
So that would be a 17 if you're gonna let me add my proficiency to this. I don't know how to do it mid.
Oh.
You click it.
Skills.
You just add it, and then you add the proficiency.
Click. There you go. I fixed it for the future, but yes, that would be a 17. You collect.
That means the fire's burning blue then.
Go ahead and roll me 2d8s.
Steven just said a very awesome thought. He said, "Brimstone burns blue."
So if you said that it tastes like brimstone to him, then that means that his fire breath would be blue.
Perfect. Then it's blue.
Yeah, because brimstone's just blue and burns blue.
If you can explain it, and I think it's cool, I'll allow it.
So I'm so fascinated. I walk over and I'm next to him, but away from his mouth.
Okay. Pause.
And I'm gonna be like, wait, what?
I was gonna say pause because Eldrin rolled and I still didn't tell him how many bats he got. But I hoped you could infer that from the 9 you got 9
Okay, 9 bats.
that were able to be salvageable.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Dorian.
So I'm gonna be standing next to Tug, and I'm gonna be like, "What? You never told me you had dragon in your ancestry. When did your dad and your mother get down with a dragon, my friend? How was that possible? I need all the details."
I don't know.
He's counting his words. Well, how are you feeling, friend?
Shouldn't say.
Are you okay? Should I get you some medicine or something?
Doug's gonna like run over here and be like, no. And that's the 10th word.
Oh,
I love this so much.
No.
so I'm gonna come
Alrighty.
back to it. And I'm gonna be like, "Do you know when it's coming? Can you feel it?"
That's a good question.
That is a good question. How did you figure out that it was every 10th word?
We started counting,
Okay.
but yeah.
Alrighty.
Can I
So
roll to see if I can feel it actually?
yeah, absolutely. I don't know what that would be. Insight again?
Sure. Are you sure it's not like strength check or athletics or
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's something I'm proficient in. Can I roll insight to like tell that it's the 10th word?
I would, well, if you're just looking to see if it's the 10th word, I would roll a perception.
Okay, I just want to. Can I roll perception just to see like what's causing it? Definitely the bats, him
Sure.
eating it, but like,
Okay, yeah, you both realize that it's pretty steady on like the 10th word.
okay, friend, let's not talk. How many words have you said? Do you know?
Tug holds
minute,
up
don't tell-
4
tell.
fingers.
Okay, cool. So if you say 5 more words and we run into some shit, you can say the 10th word.
You could weaponize this, yes.
Tug's gonna back up a bit just in case, and then say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god, you
My
said
next-
that and immediately somebody started calling me. I hate that.
My next question for Tug is, do you feel any different now that you're at 9 words? Use hand signals. Use hand signals.
Tug, yes, you do feel different. You feel kind of gurgly and bubbly. Like you really need to burp.
He gives a thumb up.
Okay. Tug, you're gonna be really freaking loud, so I'm gonna scout ahead. For Diggle Hibble, why don't you come with me? We'll scout ahead, see what we can see, and then we'll send Tug running in to breathe fire on everybody. How's that sound? Look at Tug for like, I have to like look right at him for a thumbs up or something.
Digglefibble, do you have dark vision?
No, you said no. Because I originally didn't have it anyways.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because you had like Liporan senses and stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a different bonus.
So we felt it'd be overpowered if I had
both.
Yeah.
True.
Tug
still have a
tries to sign that he can see in the dark by pointing at his eyes and pointing around and using his hands to show that it's dark in there and that he can see.
So
Can I
unfortunately,
do a performance check on
wait,
that?
Hold on. Tell me exactly how you're doing the sign.
So he takes his hands and puts up 2 fingers and points them at his eyes, and then points them around the area. Then he puts his arms both up and then like shimmies them down to show that it's like dark in the area.
You see rain coming.
He says,
It can't
he shakes
rain
his head
in here
no.
in a dungeon.
He closes his eyes with his hands.
Peekaboo.
He shakes his head no. He points at his eyes again and points around the area and then closes his eyes with his hands.
You see darkness. Yeah, all of us see darkness. That's why I have a torch.
How loud are you as you're having this conversation? Are you like yelling, Dorian?
No, but you could tell that I've like started to get a little frustrated. So my voice is starting to rise, but it's not like not yelling yet.
Tug looks
I'm
at the
gonna-
other two like, are you guys
can I make a check to
pleading
see
to
if
them
I
with his hands?
understand? Can I make a check to see if I understand what he's trying to say?
Yes.
What check?
Perception.
Perception. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely has something to do with rain, guys. Him seeing rain of some sort. Maybe dark rain. Getting out.
You can understand what he's saying, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Tug can see dark vision. I can see dark vision. Unfortunately, the 2 people without loud armor can't see dark vision.
That's
Fantastic.
fine. We have you guys to back us up. Are we good, fire breather? I just throw a thumbs up and look at Tug with like, I'm just excited to see him burp again. So I'm just like, hell yes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Tug sort of gives him like a sure shrug.
It's fine, guys. We're gonna be okay. I think.
I think.
I'm gonna actually start. Do you want us to re-roll stealth?
Yes. Because you guys have had combat since stealth.
I used the wrong dice, but it's fine.
Well, that's okay. Dorian, you're doing pretty sneaky.
Oh no.
Yeah, you are the loudest thing in existence at the moment.
So after I'm like, all right, let's sneak. We start to move, and we haven't really passed Tug just yet. And I can just hear Ridiggle like he's bumping in. Well, you know what? You describe what you're doing.
You can just hear my feet as I'm like trying to shuffle over, but because I'm a handgun, my feet are huge. So you can hear every single shuffle just.
Just the damp, wet
stop.
slaps.
I stop right
Every
here.
once in a while, I try to take like bigger steps, and you just hear like a slap.
So as that's happening, I stop and I just look at him. I turn my whole body towards him, and I'm like, "We're supposed to be sneaking. Are you serious with this? Control the feet. On your toes. You're a rabbit. On your toes, please. You know what? Okay, you stay here with the guys that can see in the dark and keep an eye on me. And if something eats me, don't let me die. How about that?"
Sounds good.
You yell that.
Yeah.
He yells it.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's see if anything happens.
As he yells it, I'm gonna like full on face palm, like, oh, son of a bitch.
Why am I rolling 2 dice? Oh, because those are D100s. I'm
The 100,
dumb as shit.
yeah. That's okay. Oh no, there's a lot of numbers.
Okay, so far, nothing happens.
All right.
See, I'm plenty sneaky.
So all right. You said earlier I sound sneaky. I'm gonna start to sneak up. I'll go one box at a time for you.
Okay.
That way I'm not like jumping to the bottom of the map.
You're good.
And how far can you see, Jake? Just for player, not character.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so you can still see me.
Let me move the map.
Okay, so
Like
I
now,
noticed
right?
that the hallway
Yeah.
that's here. I'm gonna come to this corner, Tabitha, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna peer
Whoa.
in the corner.
What are these?
Okay, and you still have your torch, right?
Yes.
Okay, roll for initiative.
What? God, fuck me. This is great. I'm sorry, guys. I'm springing this on everybody.
Dorian, as you peer down around the corner,
Yeah, dude. That's 20, baby.
feels good, doesn't it?
It always feels good.
As you peer around the corner, you can see silhouetted by a singular torch flickering down the long hallway that goes west for quite a long ways, disappearing into darkness beyond the torchlight. There are 3 figures moving towards you. You can't make out exactly what they look like because they are silhouetted against a brighter light.
Oh.
And we'll add them to the initiative tracker. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay, so can I wait? We already rolled initiative, so we're in combat.
You're in turn order, but you are not in combat. If that makes sense.
Okay. So as I see them, are we in turn order before I see them or after I see them?
After you see them.
So before we get into turn order, can I do like a hand signal to get the guys to quietly come up the quietly say, but they're all gonna have to roll stealth. Can I get them to catch up with me?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so what you guys see is I get to this corner, I peer around the corner, and then you kind of see my body like jump, like, oh shit. I turn back and I'm looking right at Tug, like, come on, dude, you got fire breathing to do. But I didn't say anything. I'm just waving my hand to like get them to come to me. Oh no.
You're very noisy as you come up, but you get there. Good lord. You are also exceptionally noisy. Y'all
We
are
might
the
as well
loudest
be-
creatures in it. You sound like a bloody army coming down the hallway. Which
Ooh, I just have
causes
really
the
big-
cultists to stop.
Hold on. So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I hear them. Do I know that it sounds like there's a whole ass freaking army coming down the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make an entire army in this hallway coming towards those cultists. I do this?
Yeah, you can. You can. You
Yes.
definitely can. Also because you're pretty much at the top of the initiative order anyway.
Oh yeah, I should probably just wait my turn. Put the cultist.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, you're at the top of the round, so you can do whatever you want.
Perfect. I just click it right. I don't know which purple
Could
one
be
works.
able
It
to.
said Seth. Maybe I put it on myself.
Yes.
Oh, it said the same thing.
And okay, perfect. And let me go ahead and can you drop the description, the blue dragon link into the chat?
Yeah, yeah. Oh crap! I think I just exited my character sheet
Uh-oh.
like a dummy. You're not real.
Un moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to bring my character sheet back in for some reason. It only
You
works.
said
with the
minor
illusion.
illusion, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I got it for you. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Range the last illusion. Sounder image.
Oh, I've done that.
Okay, if you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or small chest, it can be no larger than a 5-foot cube. So you can't
dang.
create like a vision of an entire army behind you.
What about a tiny army?
If the army was able to fit inside a 5-foot cube, sure.
This means they could all be 5 feet tall.
Dang. So
Technically.
minor illusion isn't gonna be not gonna be good. Like it doesn't. It's so it's supposed to stop from the sound
Yeah.
You could
instead of making because it makes sound, right? The minor illusion makes sound.
Uh-huh.
Or
If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's
Okay.
voice, a lion's roar, that kind of stuff.
all right. So instead of making an illusion of an army, I'm going to create my voice super super loud. You
Okay.
there! Throw down your weapons or die upon our sword.
Roll me intimidation check. Or a
No,
performance.
I'll do it. You tell me what you want me to do. My performance is a +9, and my intimidation is a +7.
You are trying to intimidate. We'll do intimidation.
I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna roll it for you. Okay, no, you can't worry about it.
I just want to check. My pressure cooker is going off.
Yeah, pressure cooker.
I'm making a bone broth. Come on, baby. Oh,
Ooh, let's see.
You have intimidated the enemy's left pinky toe.
I intimidated the mice in the hallway.
It's a little startling given the fact that it sounds like you had a whole army coming after you. They do, like I said, stop in their tracks. Except for one. The one that's furthest forward takes another step forward, and he calls out, "Be he friend or foe, we have little time for games these days."
Obviously, we're the best friends.
Wait, this dude's got to be stupid if he thinks that I just told him to throw his weapons down or he's gonna die upon my sword. We have to be foes. Hey, bro, are we cool?
It's like, oh man, I'm play poker later tonight.
What?
Can you see these guys at all?
I can see. Well, I could see one, and now the hallway in the middle is like blacked out.
Okay, hold on.
He's disappeared into the shadows.
But I can see right here. Oh yeah. And I can see right here from the light, but they must be in the darkness.
I actually don't think
It's
they're
closer to
visible.
the location.
Can you see them now? Probably not.
No. I think I'd have to walk into the hallway. Oh, I see one. I see one.
Red.
This is so confusing.
That one's not red.
It might be the torch doesn't reach that far.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. The torch light distance.
Okay.
Torches,
No worries.
I think they only give like 30 feet of light.
Okay. No worries.
So he asked friend or foe. How long is minor illusion? Am I still under it? Do I have to cast it again? I don't want to burn another spell slot.
Tabitha, if it helps, I can see 3 in the hallway, but I don't.
Okay. There is supposed to be 3, so.
Okay.
Oh no, it's for a minute. I'm still good. It's for a minute.
Okay, perfect. So you are still good. Everything is still fine. You still have your booming voice if you want it.
I am going to continue. Like I said, foe, drop your weapons, or you shall die upon our blades.
In response to this, the cultist in front of you is going to draw his own weapons. They are unafraid, and their weapons are their hands.
Oh, gross. So turn order is it's. Am I?
Dorian, technically
I've
you are at the top of the round, yes.
already taken action. Technically,
Yeah.
or no?
Yep. Well, I mean, you did cast minor illusion, so yes.
I am going to turn to Ridigle and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "Time for blood, buddy."
Yeah.
He still already has bardic inspiration, so I probably won't give him another one.
Right.
And it'll probably be my turn.
Okay.
It's like, oh.
Tug, you're up.
I think Tug died.
What do you mean?
Tug's gonna hold an action and wait for them to get closer, I think.
Okay.
Can we see around the corner? Would I have to like peek?
You're kind of gonna have to peek out.
Yeah.
And that can be like moving 5 feet forward and then moving 5 feet back.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. Do I
Okay.
see all 3 of them if I move there?
Yes, you can see them illuminated by the light in further down in the hallway.
Okay.
So they are silhouetted, but you can make out that there are 3 distinct shadows.
I'm gonna hold up the number 3 to everyone. And then if they get in front of us, I'm gonna hold an action to attack.
Okay. Perfect. Eldrin.
I am going to. I think I might cast Bless. You bless up to 3 creatures within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, they add a d4. So I'm going to cast Bless on. For Digglehibble. Tug, and Dorian. And that uses one of my spell slots.
Okay, perfect.
I'm contemplating if I should just walk out into the hall. I'm kind of built to be a tank. Because they already know we're here.
I mean, they know you're here.
I will move here.
Okay. You can see 3 of them in the distance.
Gross. Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. This guy can move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will move right here. And he cannot do anything from that distance. So that'll be his turn. 30. And neither can he, which is a pain in the arse. Ridickle-hickle, you're up.
Hooray! What's my movement speed?
I think it's 30. Yep, 30.
Yes. Okay. So I move diagonal. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here we go. And then I am going to use the power of the Javelin.
All right. Which one are you attacking?
The red one.
The fanatic. All right.
He looked funny at me.
That's fair. It's those red cloaks. They make everybody angry.
Exactly. How do I tell which one is Run. Okay, perfect. I have the 2 separate ones, one for throwing, one for melee, so I have to make sure there's even the right one.
Yep.
Cool fanatic. Go.
Ooh. That'll hit.
Yippee!
2 damage.
Oh, I didn't only drag it. Oh.
5? That's okay. I'll put it in.
Yeah, I tried like holding it down and dragging it over, but the dice didn't drag over.
That's fair. It does that sometimes.
Yeah, so it's not even like I accidentally just clicked it. There just was no dice.
Uh-oh. Oh well, that's okay. It's easy enough to add. All right, so he takes 5 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
All right, next turn, that would be his turn. So now that you have made yourself known, he is definitely going to go after you.
I'm now looking at him funny.
Perfect.
I'm just staring at him in the most ridiculous way possible.
Okay. Ooh, that's a melee. Okay, hold on.
Don't hurt me.
This dude here is gonna take a couple steps back.
That scares me.
Let's see, and they're going to use
That. It's his turn to attack me.
That's it's creating distance.
I'm very concerned.
That's not yucky at all. That is
Hell.
yucky. Hey, I don't know how to help you, buddy.
Attack hooker.
Okay, it is going to summon
What?
a spiritual weapon.
Oh.
What?
Oh no. Hey yo.
Oh, I tried to scare him, guys. And you guys are terrible at sneaking.
What are you talking about? I'm the greatest. They didn't even hear me.
That's the
pull in a
one pulling
spiritual
out
weapon.
a torch in the middle of a dark tunnel.
I'm quieter than all of you.
No,
They know.
it doesn't matter with
Not
that
me.
torchlight.
Maybe if I eat it
What?
bad, I'll get some
Let's
nice.
see.
That is one thing now that I want to look into is like either recipes for like potion making or cooking that gives night vision.
If we just go
It's
back
possible.
And collect all the back and just
Well, that's
start eating them,
huge.
see-
We just start eating them and getting like crazy effects.
we leave
That's
this
to make
dungeon
it smaller.
Like 5.
Okay, this is a spiritual weapon. There's no spiritual weapon token, apparently.
Oh.
That's annoying.
I
Huh.
agree. That's what I was
Wonder
being
where-
so quiet about, because I was trying to figure out, well, how do I put it on the board?
So you about to attack me with a giant mystical pickle?
Okay, that is going to be their action. Oh, they have multi-attack?
Oh.
What?
Mm.
Nuh-uh, no, they don't.
How did they cast a spell?
Yeah, you
no?
misread.
It's not for spells, it's only for melee. So they did a spell, so they don't get that. Dorian,
Fuck it,
you're
let
up.
him have it.
I'm listening.
Alright.
He
So
doesn't know anything.
I saw you attack, right? What did you attack? This guy?
Yeah. He looked at me funny.
Oh, wait.
And I'm looking at him funny. I'm back here going,
I forget how to met. I'm just.
Isn't it
5,
each square is 5 feet?
20, 25.
Is that what we're doing? Each square is 5 feet?
Yep,
Okay, perfect. Because that's how I was calculating things in my head. Whew.
that's how it'll always be.
roll intimidation for staring at him funny, just for no reason at all, but funnies.
When it's your turn, sure.
Yes.
How do we measure again? Right
Each,
click?
Both.
Oh,
it
both
both?
clicks. Okay.
Both clicks.
Clicks. 40 feet away.
Oh. And then double clicking erases?
Yes. Well, just once, like with both clicks.
Oh.
That's not what I wanted.
Interesting.
How do I know what my distance is for my short bow?
You click on it.
Well, no.
Should be.
It's on the blue. Talks about the. It talks about the
Actions.
weapon.
Short
price and
bow.
stuff.
Range 80 and 320. So 80 is normal. Anything over that, up to 320, is at disadvantage.
Because they're
If I'm
40 feet
remembering
away.
correct.
So that would be a normal shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and these are the legacy ones, so they don't have the additional. You might want to put the 2024
Uh-oh.
editions for them, because they have special.
Shoot.
Each of the weapons now have special effects.
A lot of spells.
Okay.
I don't want to start using my spells like crazy.
Yeah, that's why I haven't used rage yet.
I am going
Short
to because
bow.
this free gives them disadvantage.
Oh,
if I can-
right. Shit.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on that guy. Can you describe what he looks like to me? The one that Steven attacked on?
Yeah, the one that he attacked is draped head to toe in a blood red robe. You can see various straps, a couple of like pouches that might contain like magical components or something on his belt. Most of his face is obscured by shadow, but you can see his lips and his jawline, which is set into a hard, straight line.
Is bro mogging on us?
He's
he's
a 2D ass looking motherfucker.
He's afraid to show his face because he's so ugly, and our group is such a good-looking bunch.
At us? Does he just look at me like, yeah, you see my jawline? You wish you had this.
Oh dear.
Dear, a female.
Okay, Dorian, I fixed your weapons. They're proper.
Oh, so now it has the distance? Thank you.
No,
I saw you started
yeah.
You should also check on Doug.
Alright. I'm going to hit.
Hello.
I don't know why it's not letting me hit him with the vicious mockery. Drag
Where the hell did Tug go? Why is he not on the...
and drop. There it goes.
Oof.
I think he saves. Yeah, he saves.
Yep. He succeeded his saving throw.
Kind of rude.
Yep, kind of rude. He's making up for the bats.
Yes, he is.
All right, next. Tug.
What?
My Wi-Fi went down, so I'm like reconnecting real quick.
Oh, I see that. No worries. I was like, I wonder why isn't Tug in the where did his icon go?
Yeah, it happened earlier, but it was like right after my turn, so nothing really mattered. But
Okay.
But
now it's kind of a bad time.
No worries.
If it's any consolation, I think I would move Tug 30 feet, which puts him like right behind Rediggle Hippo, I think.
Yep. Got you right there.
And then probably throw a javelin at somebody. You can roll a D3.
I got you. I got your character sheet.
That one.
Javelin. Everybody wants the red one, so I guess we're doing the red one.
Yay.
That is thrown. It hits. Congratulations.
Oh, no way.
I feel like I'm punching myself in the face.
Do it.
And how much damage? You did 10 damage. He is looking not well. He looks pissed and not well. Is that your turn, sir?
Does he got to do a
Yes,
concentration save for spiritual weapon?
Son of a... Probably.
I know that spell really well because that is going to be a staple once I get second level spells. It's a very clericy spell. So I'm like, I know for a fact that's a concentration spell.
Yes, break that concentration, baby.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate this. I need the spells. Where are spells?
Because spiritual weapon is nothing to scoff at. Unless they
It's
nerfed
great.
it. Unless they nerfed it in 2024.
Oh yeah, it's like adding another person on the battlefield that can't get killed.
Yep. All right. Concentration up to 1 minute. Okay, so concentration, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah.
Or no, concentration is a con save.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oops, it would be the first one. And
It succeeds.
it does.
Yeah, it's
It
half.
does indeed.
It's half the total damage taken, or 10, whichever's higher.
Right. Yep, so we're good. Spiritual weapon is still on the field. Thank the Lord. It'll just go on his turn to make it easier for me.
Bitch.
Okay. Eldrin, you're up.
See you later, Stinky. I'm gonna cast a Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
Yes, he has
Damn
damage
it.
already. We got to get rid of the magic user. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
All right. That's my turn.
Dang. All right. Now it's time for this little dinky boy. He gonna go rush in. I don't know what he's gonna attack. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see. There's 4 people there. Let's roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's pretty fair. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Hello.
I told you to do that. One is
5
you.
nights after. Oh no!
It is.
Oh.
The first blood has been drawn of the party.
Feels good.
The DM rejoices.
Okay, so how do we mark damage on the
It did
character
it
sheet again?
automatically.
Oh, dope. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't have to do
Hell yeah.
anything.
That is so nice.
You just get to enjoy the game, y'all.
Perfect.
There are reasons I like this program.
Put it now. Steven's over here pretending to be dead. He only took six damage. He's like,
It's fucking good.
To be fair, that's like the
All right,
most
this
damage he's
guy.
taken.
It's true. 5, 10, 15, 20,
he almost
20.
died when we were fighting hags.
Oh, that's right.
I had to drop concentration and cast another spell to like save his life.
And I don't think he can do anything else. Nope. He's useless. Rad, you're up.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh man, why's my best buddy all the way over there? I don't want to attack these guys. I want them to attack him. Oh well. Anyways, time to roll my intimidation.
Yeah, I'll allow
I
it.
did not.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh. Okay. So the 2 cultists in front of you are a little intimidated. They are going to have disadvantage on their next attack rolls.
Yes.
I wonder if that's an effect I can just put on them.
Life is great. Life is great.
Nope, it's not, but I'll remember. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what's
Well,
your
time to use the
action?
homing attack. I'm going to attack Mr. Cultist 1. Oh, is there another dice that came out with that?
That will hit. Nice.
And
Oh, shit. You fucked him up. He is not looking
Yay!
good at all. He is heavily injured.
Yes.
I'm just that good. I'm just that good.
Just that good.
It's because I'm just so spooky.
Said nobody ever. You're a tiny bunny.
Hey, says them, okay? They're intimidated by me.
All right.
And my
The image you chose, the AI image created, is a little bit creepy. I'll give you that. That's a little scary.
Yeah, imagine that just staring at you like.
In a dark hallway. I'm good.
How many slots do you have? 3. All right. This cultist is he's an asshole, so he's gonna cast Inflict Wounds. Actually, he can't because that's a melee spell attack. Never mind. I lied.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's just a cleric on the wrong side of the faith. Come over here. Let me explain something to you.
spiritual weapon is going to move here.
Dorian, no.
I know.
It's fine.
Homie sounded unsure as hell when he said that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The new 2024 version of spiritual weapon is whoa. I like it.
Whoa.
I didn't really see there was that much of a difference.
As a bonus action on your later turns, you can move the force up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
As a bonus attack, you just get another attack.
Yeah, that's how it's always been.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. What the hell?
That's why spiritual weapon was
I've never
so
played a
goated.
cleric.
Oh, gotcha. That's why
fine.
spiritual weapon was so goated.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Well, spiritual weapon is going to attack.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Oh.
As it does that, I am going to do this. Wait, is it attacking me?
It is attacking you, Dorian.
Okay, perfect. I am going to use my ability, Unsettling Visage.
Mm.
I don't know. Put into the chat. And now
Okay, hold on.
everyone knows.
Let's see.
It's not a
Oh,
creature, though. Would that work? I like it.
I'll allow it.
Nice.
I'll allow it.
So,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to describe it if you're okay with that.
Yes,
as
please
the
do.
spiritual weapon gets ready to attack me, you see my face change into this dark, like my nose starts to disappear and look like a hole. My eyes turn into these almost dark holes and switch into several different colored eyes. And then my mouth is just almost, my chin almost disappears. Like everything just shifts into this dark, evil looking thing, and then it shifts back immediately.
Good.
Nice. Well, that was unsettling.
I'm completely unaware of what happened.
No,
behind
all
me.
of you see it.
Well, I'm looking this way.
You still see it.
Oh, okay.
It says, if you read the Unsettling Visage, everyone that's within 30 feet sees it.
Oh, okay.
And now you all know that I'm a changeling.
Indeed.
Surprise!
Dorian has revealed to the party that he is a changeling.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
And not human, as
had
you
a
all
really
suspected.
bad surgery?
Yes. There's a movie scene that I'm trying to think of that like gives the perfect, like there's a little clip and the people's face changes and it's like the perfect image that I had in my head. If I find it, I'll send it to the group chat.
Like Lord of the Rings when Frodo
Bilbo and Frodo.
shows the ring to Bilbo and Bilbo like goes weird.
Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. Yes, that's a really good example. Or even like when he tries to give the ring to the female elf. What's her name again?
Oh
Galadriel?
yeah.
Yeah. He tries to give it to her, and her face gets like super wild looking. Both like either of those, if you imagine either of those, that's kind of like what happens.
Palpatine does evil. And it looks evil for a second. Yeah.
I love that.
But I also just saw that movie, so.
And now I believe the spiritual weapon has disadvantage.
Yep, it will. It absolutely will. I'll allow it. Okay, so I'll roll that with disadvantage. Let's see. Bam. It still manages to hit.
Oof.
Oof.
Yes,
It was really cool, though. Awesome plot point.
And damage? Oh, there it is.
There it is. 6 damage.
As it hits me, you see me falter but stand back up.
All right. He's tough, guys. And next in line. Oh, wait. That was just the spiritual weapon. My dude hasn't made an attack yet. He is going to cast Shield of Faith on his injured partner. And that is his turn. Dorian, you are up. Everything okay?
Yeah, we go to that real quick.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Faith, use concentration.
What?
Oh, shit.
What's happening?
Oh, shit. Does it? Does it use concentration? Hold on.
What? What are you talking about? What?
Hold on.
He's casting Shield of Faith. If he's gonna do that, he might have to drop concentration on the spirit weapon.
Yeah. Hold on. I wasn't paying
completely missed
attention.
Someone cast Shield of Faith. That's my bad.
It is concentration. You're right. So he doesn't cast Shield of Faith.
Heyo, good
Thank you
catch.
for catching that. Thank you.
Sorry, you asked a question of me. I ran to the bathroom. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just telling you it was your turn.
Perfect. Knowing that my vicious mockery did not hit the shrouded wizard type guy in the back, or cleric, whatever he may be, I am going to he's wearing the red clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my short bow to attack at him. Whoops. Is that hidden? Did that work?
I want his
That was
robes.
weird that it did that, right?
Whoa,
Whoa, what just happened?
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh!
So let's see what it does.
Oh no, because that thing popped up for me too.
You have hamstringed the target and they are slowed.
Do I roll damage?
It looked like, yeah, there we go. Heavy damage. He is looking not well. Not well and bloodied, coughing. Y'all are mowing everything down. I love it.
Does he have to do another
Yep.
concentration check or whatever?
You are correct. I was pulling up his
Nice
character
call,
sheet.
Jake. I forgot about that.
He saved. Dang, dang, dang.
That's fine. He can save. I'm gonna shoot him every turn so I can try and not get killed with his weapon.
Good plan. All right. That means Tug is up.
I am going to walk here and attack the guy who hasn't been hit yet.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, that hits.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to. Oh,
He is actually dying from that first hit. So how do you kill him?
after he falls down, I'm gonna look a little bit up so that my fire breath won't hit Ridigahubble, and I'm gonna say, next.
Like, are you looking up as in north to the other enemy?
Yeah, like
Ooh.
northward.
Oh,
So that doesn't hit
yes.
ridiculous.
Next. And that's 10th.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Whoa.
There is a possibility with this D4 that you could kill him if it does max damage.
This is gonna be the hardest fucking.
Roll your D4.
Come
Hey.
on.
You got 25% chance, Jake. It's a numbers game.
No more. Aw.
Aww.
But he will take 1 point of damage, which makes him look like he is near death's door. Singed, upset, and looking
As
bewildered.
he belches and burns that guy, you're just gonna see me in the background of him, just like hands in the air, cheering.
Nice.
Oh my god, I love it. All right. Is that are we done with turn here or
Yes. Yeah.
okay, cool. Eldrin.
As part of my movement, could I pull Dorian backwards?
With a strength check, yes.
Accidentally just throws you back.
You just start beating me up.
What you mean, like an athletics check?
Sure. I was gonna say flat strength, but athletics is fine.
I felt it is strength based. I just didn't have like a check to. Oh, I guess I could have gone to my attributes and just rolled it there. Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I forget.
No worries.
Oof.
I think you should roll again since
I think you should.
Oh, like in the main.
Well, that didn't help.
No. I'm not a strong boy.
Right.
Should I roll to see if he throws me to the ground? Just slams me on the ground.
You'd have to roll lower than a 3. But yeah,
don't
go
think so.
for it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That would have been great. So close. So
That's me,
as
bro.
you
I'm
attempt to do this as your movement speed,
Mhm.
you kind of pull his shoulder or like wherever you're grabbing back.
Mhm.
But it acts more like a springboard pulling you forward than actually moving Dorian back.
Oh no.
So now you are right here,
Okay.
and you still have your movement speed.
Okay. I wanted him to get back, but unfortunately, okay. All right, I will just for my attack then do
He's
the
doing that. I'm like, what do you need, man? We're gonna fight you.
get back. You're not supposed to be next to an enemy. But I will cast Toll the Dead on the dude again. Fail.
Damn.
And then I will do necrotic damage. 3 points of necrotic damage, and then he needs to make a con save to keep up spiritual weapon.
He does. Why did it open that? Can't save.
Yes! Yes!
He failed. Oh no.
Glory to the
As the
goddess!
spiritual weapon drops, I'm gonna look over at Eldrin and I'm just gonna be like, see, I didn't need to move back. You had my back the whole time, Daddy.
For the rest of my
It's awful.
movement,
I love it.
For the rest of the movement, I am going to step right there.
Perfect.
That way, another
Like a
one just
Spartan
can't
turtle.
be like summoned right there. All
right.
That is my turn.
All right. This cultist is angry and just gonna like lash out right in front of him. And he misses. My God, what is your AC, my dude? All right, cool.
17.
Awesome sauceness. That's what my
Yeah.
AC is disgusting.
This guy
It's just the
gonna attack Tuck. Oh. That was a 1.
Isn't he dying though?
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no. Hold on. Yes, he's dead.
Wait, which cultist did that?
Wait. Could he have just knocked himself out since he hit his head and knocked himself out instead of killed himself?
Someone intervene and don't let him kill himself. We want to question this idiot.
Okay, he hit himself in the head, causing a minor flesh wound, 4 damage. They're blinded. If we make this decision going forward, that's the decision forever. If you hit yourself in a fumble and it's a killing blow, like it takes your last HP, you are knocked unconscious instead of dead. Are we happy with that?
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah.
From here on
Yeah,
out,
I feel like that's a great
He
rule.
is. Yep, he is unconscious and prone. You got it.
Perfect. All right, guys, we can kill the others.
Ridiglehibble, you are up.
I just wanted one alive, boys.
Just the one.
Wait, this one's still alive in front of him?
Mhm.
That's the one that
Yeah.
just got knocked unconscious.
Still alive?
He has 3 hit points.
He's the unconscious one.
This one's unconscious. This one's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't knock this one out. I can
Yeah, mark that dude. We good. The other one punched himself in the face. Loser.
Wait, so just to verify, this one is dead.
Yes.
This one has been knocked unconscious.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I was confused. Okay.
Oh,
we're
no,
good.
because the other guy,
This one.
he was dead in the previous round. Tug
Cultist
killed
2
him in
was
one
dead
hit.
in the previous one.
Didn't
Cultist
show
1.
the blood stain thing. Okay.
So let me just, I don't know why it didn't go on him, but he is unconscious.
Perfect. Oh, I see the disease now. Ideally, it would be nice if we could take the cultist fanatic as well. But I'll take one. Beggars can't be choosers.
I want him.
Well, you could knock him out. You could go up there and try to fuck him up.
Yeah,
He's looking
if
pretty
you do
bad.
a melee damage and it's enough to kill him, you can just decide to knock him out instead. That's a ruling
It's
by
true.
me, but
Yep.
that's up to you.
in 30, dude.
Ooh,
No.
Oh yeah, because I started on my character. So I get rid of it.
Double click. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Now, you can move right over there.
I'm still on pink, but I think. Oh wait, no.
Just grab it.
Oh,
There you go.
It just wasn't letting me.
That's-
Game, stop breaking, please.
There you go. Now,
There we go.
don't swing and a miss. Swing and a hit.
So use my
hey,
staff.
hey, bada.
I thought you said to knock him out.
Yeah, you can use your battle axe, and it still does the knockout blow.
Yeah, it's basically
You
You
how.
just have to say, like,
yeah.
hey, I'm trying to knock him out.
Yeah, at the
You
end.
say it.
Yeah, at the end, she'll be like, okay, that's gonna be enough to kill him, and then you could be like, oh, I want to knock him out instead of kill
Oh,
him.
I just hit him in the
Yeah.
face with one and
I was just imagining the guy just turned Travis.
yeah, and smack him.
Because I can't do that amount of damage if I'm going.
And you can. We don't know your strength.
What kind of practice have I been doing?
I don't know. Yeah, just hit him. Just hit him.
Maybe it's for the best that these games are not in person.
Yeah, you guys would have seen some really vulgar stuff.
Oh no.
No.
That's
No,
that's gonna miss.
Where's the vulgar stuff?
You could use the Bardic Inspiration.
I don't know
but
where
how
it's at.
much that's gonna help.
I don't know where it's at.
It's a D6. You just roll a D6
Oh.
because it's not
Yep.
attached to you like that. Drop it in the box. Yeah, there you go. You did not
So
pronounce
9,
it, hit
10,
or
11, 12,
13?
13. Let me see what the AC is. Tie goes to the fender that does not
Damn
hit.
it.
No.
All right, boys, we need a 14 or better.
That was for you. That was good use of your Bardic Inspiration. That was a good shot.
It was.
My bonus, I would like to flip him off. How to intimidate him.
Oh shit! Really putting the nail in the coffin, Radhorn. All right.
Really angry.
Yeah, just a.
And now it's his turn. Perfect timing. And you're very close.
Oh no! Wait. Oh no! Wait.
Oh my gosh. What an intimidation. Screw you. Fuck you, Cultist.
Oh boy. Ah, that will be pretty intimidating, but let me see. He's gonna, what, charisma? Is that what would it be?
Charisma.
That guy ain't got no
Con-
charisma. Look at his nose.
Charisma.
No, it probably is charisma. He probably has to roll charisma. Wow.
Didn't roll high enough.
Oh,
He will have disadvantage on his attacks.
you scared him.
I'm just like, I told you I'm scared.
Scared him with your middle finger.
He's gonna try and cut that middle finger off. He missed, but he does have multi-attack when he's doing melee. That will miss as well.
We missed again.
That's shitty.
I'm just like, good.
All right, fine. That's his turn. And Dorian.
Out here
And take an attack of opportunity.
That's fair. He would take that. I don't think I have enough space to run up there. Because if I shoot at him, I could kill him. I don't want to kill him.
In theory, we could stabilize him.
You could if you got there quick enough.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at him because if I use some psychic damage, that'll probably completely kill him. We won't be able to stabilize him, and I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. That hits. And it does 7 damage. Oh my god. He is all but dead, you guys. Coughing
got
on
one
his
health
own
roll.
blood. He has fallen down to 1 knee.
Ooh. Do I have time? Do you yield?
Ooh,
Ooh.
do they yield?
Ooh. Yeah. Does
That is up to the dungeon master.
Does the fanatic yield?
I'm saying that. As my character, I'm saying that.
Ooh. Ooh. Spicy.
Panda.
I think they should say yes because I intimidated them.
We'll see. We'll wait for the drops to a knee for 1 health.
Decides to self-implode instead.
They have asked this cult fanatic if he yields as he remains lingering with 1 hit point. Does he
I
yield?
intimidated them.
That's who's talking.
The gods have spoken. He does not yield.
All right, somebody punch him in the face.
Let me slap him. I want to slap a hug.
Hug my nips, go get him. Tug on his
All right.
nips.
So Tug is next up in initiative round.
Go give him a purple
All right.
nose.
Smack him, Tuck.
I am going to
Tell
try to knock him
Liam to look away
unconscious.
when you do this.
Okay.
Liam?
Liam, he can't look. Tell him to look.
It hits.
Oh, that was the number.
Okay.
I'm glad Wes helped out a lot. Damn.
Am I allowed to just let him be unconscious? Because if I
Yeah.
roll over... Okay. I was going to say, if I roll the damage and it goes too high, would he die?
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
no,
he's right now,
that
he's
works.
unconscious and prone. So
Okay.
until I delete him, he hasn't died.
Okay.
We've got 2 bodies, we've got 2 bodies, we've got 2 bodies, hey, hey, hey.
We can beat him up. We can make him say stuff.
Oh, yeah.
This counts victory.
Yeah.
Are we still in
So-
initiative?
Nope, you are free.
Okay.
Let me menu, initiative, clear all initiatives.
Perfect. I've got
And-
rope.
Okay, perfect.
Until initiative is over.
I'm going to tie them up, but then also can I do?
Okay, as you're tying them up, I'm gonna be looking at you like that's not how you tie a good knot, buddy.
You know what? You tie them up. I hand you the rope. I will do medicine checks. Can I do medicine checks to make sure? You know what? You probably have more experience in that field. You know what? You right. So while you're doing that, can I do medicine checks to like check on their condition, make sure they're like, there's no I don't know, just general exam.
Yeah, big beefy cult fanatic is gonna need to be stabilized.
Okay, yeah, I will just.
But
hit
the
him with-
dude that knocked himself unconscious is fine.
Okay, I will go. I'll go over to the. No, what? What? Stop. What?
Pourquoi?
There we go. I will go over to the fanatic and just hit him with spare the dying, which
Okay.
stabilizes him, and it's a cantrip because cleric.
Okay.
He doesn't. I don't think he
Get
he
some-
doesn't come out of unconsciousness when you do that, right?
No,
No.
it
No.
just stabilizes them. It doesn't wake them up. It just makes
Yeah.
him so he's
I
not
was-
actively dying.
Mm-hmm.
But he was
I was just
Not
making
unconscious,
sure
though.
because I wasn't
Yeah.
tying that one yet.
Yeah, I was like,
no. He's still unconscious.
Yeah.
You're over there like trying to do like the perfect knot on this guy. You're like, wait, no, wait.
Yep. So for your knot check, survival, I guess.
There's nothing
DM.
sexual about survival.
DM, could I potentially put forth sleight of hand?
I think it should be a
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
The type of knot tying he's doing.
I mean,
Because he's not doing regular knots. He's not out here with squirt knots.
No.
surprise,
There ain't no
surprise, the
boy.
bard is into shibari. I will allow
What do you
sleight of
want?
hand.
Okay.
Decent knot.
Okay. I will. So, after I've tied this cultist up, do I need to do a strength check to bring him to the group?
I hate
No,
those
you can just drag him over.
I will drag him over, and then I will start tying a knot on this one as well.
I'm gonna try to push you out of the way and tie him up myself.
Oh my goodness.
So you have to.
For me, it's survival.
Yeah, you would be survival.
That's okay. That has proficiency. Oh, well.
Oh, it looks like a good knot to you.
It's just a singular square knot around his body.
As he's tying it, I'm gonna be like, "Come on, man! Why did you let me do it?"
One wrap around and just like a granny knot.
It looks like
Okay,
an
mine-
okay knot to you.
Mine's not much better.
I'm gonna look over and be like, oh. Nah.
What
Turns
were
out you
gonna
did
do?
just a slightly more advanced knot. You double knotted it instead of single knotted it.
See, that's a way better knot.
So it's how it shoes.
Meanwhile, the one on the other guy is intricate as fuck.
Well, I saw him, thought he was getting into some bondage ideas.
Turns out the other one is Mortorian's type.
I like it.
Okay,
I like
what
it.
y'all doing?
Your attraction to him helped you tie the knots.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Can we run their pockets?
Yeah. Let's see.
agree.
What do they have on them?
Not more muscle memory.
Yeah, it really was.
There is 20 silver pieces.
Oh, that's perfect. It breaks it evenly.
Mm-hmm. And we're around into the nearest 5, so 10 copper.
So we each get 4 silver.
Are we doing that on our character sheets, or you want to just keep that in the?
No. Any extra, any odd stuff, that's when I put it in the character sheet. However, when it's easily divisible by 5, just divvying that up for you guys.
Oh, okay, that's right. Then
Gotcha.
it's 11. Yeah, it's 11 copper then.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So you said we each get how much silver?
4 silver. Jake the math whiz. Is my math?
I think so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are we still including Joe's character when we're doing that math?
Correct. I divided
Yes.
by 5, not 4.
Yeah.
I'll put it in there.
Perfect.
And then we each get what? How many copper? 2?
I
2.
was just, because the copper is like that, I was just going to throw the copper in the party fund, but we could do that. So there's 11
Yeah,
pieces.
put it in
So
the
yeah.
party fund because copper is copper, dude.
Yeah.
Put the
Yeah,
copper
yeah.
in the party fund. Copper's copper.
Agreed.
We don't need.
Is
All right.
Valid.
10 copper is 1 silver. Like that's not really much. We can use
It was
that
just-
10 copper for beers later.
We also have a rusted locket that's worth 15 copper. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
That's like 1.5 silver.
Yeah, I just feel like if it's something that's easily divisible by 5, we'll just split that up, and we don't have to worry about that. But if it's like an odd number, just throw it in the party loot, and then that'll just be our general fund.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good plan.
Sounds good.
All right, so what are you guys doing with these 2?
Yeah. Can I like try to wake up the not beefy dude? Like, hey,
Yeah.
wake up.
That guy.
Perfect.
Am I allowed to backhand
You can
slap
wake him
him
up.
away?
Okay.
Yeah, you could.
Please don't kill him.
Well, I have 2 hands.
There's no need. Really, there's no need. You can hit him later if it comes to it, but there's no need right now.
Oh man.
And does he wake up?
He does wake up.
Perfect. Hi, how's it going? So we killed your team, a couple of your people. What's your name?
He just stares at you in silent fury.
You can't even tell me.
Would like to attempt-
What god do you worship? Surely you.
Oh yeah, we were thinking of.
Yeah, surely you'd love to tell us more about your god or goddess. I'm not one to judge.
He looks away from you.
I would like to flip him off and stare at him funny for intimidation.
He does not react.
Oh, man.
Now come now. Why don't you want to tell us about your god?
I break out.
I'm thinking of.
I break out some of my leftover hash brown. And I hold it out. Like, are you hungry by chance?
Mm.
You kicked down the door and murdered my friends. I'm not speaking to you.
What were their names? I'd like to remember them.
He looks at the hash brown.
Oh.
Would you like a bite? I tell you what.
We have
I'll
sauce.
give you this hash brown. All you have to do is tell me your names. I just want to write it down in my book so I can remember the dead. I try to honor the dead while I can. My goddess remembers those that die in old age and sickness. So I'd like to remember those that I have, unfortunately, had to cross blades with. So please, tell me their name. I would like to remember them.
You're all gonna die soon anyway. Make room in your notebook for you.
I always have room for myself. It's actually on the cover here, and I show that the cover has my name. Eldrin's Soul Warden's Book of the Dead. It's right here. I'm always going to be listed on there. But please, can you tell me their names?
We do not give each other names.
Don't say you give each other numbers.
But surely they had a name before they came here.
I would rather bite off my own tongue than tell you anything.
Then bite it.
Prove it.
He bites his tongue.
Perfect. I cast
shit.
Spare the Dying if he's killing himself.
Yeah, it would have killed him. He stabilized with 1 hit point.
Awesome. So all that pain for no
Exactly.
gain. We can keep doing this.
Yeah. He also doesn't have a tongue anymore.
Just... Yeah, I'm not going to
Father
cast Cure
Bapholel will
Wounds.
come for you.
I was hoping we could
He
have a
said
more...
somebody's gonna come for us.
I think he said our God is going to come through. I was hoping to have a more civilized talk.
Father Bapholel will come for you.
Rattlehiggle,
Alphazar?
you can do with you as you wish with this one.
Make him write it down before you kill him.
And that means I have to free one of his hands. And as the Master of Knots, that is your jurisdiction. Could you?
I really wanted to keep him tied up.
How tied up is he? Because isn't he the one that we were not able to tie up as much?
No, this
No,
is the one
this
that's
is
tied up
roll it.
perfectly. I
This is
rolled
the
like
one
a
that was more
friggin'
Dorian's type.
six.
Sorry, that's just in canon for me now. It's just like, oh yeah, no, obviously. He put a little extra
Do I
effort
need
into this
to-
one.
You want me to roll a check to untie, or I can just untie one of his hands?
That's kind of up to the party, isn't it? Well, I mean, like, you don't have to roll. You can just untie it because it's your knot. But if that's...
I'm gonna ready an attack in case he tries to cast a spell.
Smart.
I'm gonna ready a backhand slap.
I untie his hand and give him paper to write down what he's trying to say.
Does he write down what he's trying to say?
I don't know, does he?
Geo. She's the dungeon master. I'm the game master.
Father ooh, I'm writing that down.
Lord drop. No.
Write it in your book.
Yep. Hold on. World things? Yeah, I'll put... Oh, God.
Ah.
Now I gotta do a new thing. Oh, gosh. All right, let's see. I'll do world lore. There we go.
Add that to the book.
Yep. Bapholel.
Do you have anything else to say, friend?
He starts bashing his head against the floor.
I'm just gonna let him.
Gee.
I'm just gonna let this one do that.
Yeah, we're just gonna let this one go.
I kind of just step away. You see me writing in my book, just like Father Bapholel. You hear just like him crunching his head against it, and I'm just like not even caring anymore. I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh, interesting, Father Bapholel. I wonder what this one will have to say as I go into the next one.
Holy fuck. Shit's dark, y'all.
As he's
All right.
as he's doing this, is he dead now? Did he?
Oh, he
finish
dead.
himself. I'm gonna roll him over, cover his face up, and cross his arms like we did in the previous room.
Perfect.
All right.
I am focused on interrogation right now, so I am not doing priestly duties.
It's gonna have to.
Yeah, that comes after.
There might be more bodies.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, dude is awake.
Perfect. hey, I'll show him his buddy. Be like, unfortunately, your friend didn't want to talk to us. We didn't do this to him. Do you know what his name was?
He's rather devoted. He's very devoted. I kind of figured he'd do that.
That's fair. Do you know what his name was?
Reginald.
Reginald. And what is your name, good sir? I appreciate you talking to me. Are you hungry? We have some hash brown and Dorian, didn't you say you have some sausage left?
I do. And as I'm before I say that, you hear me saying like, "We gave you a chance," as I'm talking to the like
Ooh.
devoted dead guy.
Oh no, Dorian.
And then I pull the sausage out.
Are you hungry?
My name is Oxner, but I will not eat your food. For as soon as I leave here, I'm dead anyway.
Oxner.
I'm gonna eat the sausage out of his hand as soon
Why
as
would
he
you
says that.
be dead as soon as you leave here?
Because I have failed to give my life for Father Bapholel.
Bapholel. Can I do
Who's
a
that?
religion check and see if I know that name from anything?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. I probably don't, but I feel
The
like
inventor of falafel.
I gotta roll for religion every once in a while.
That's a great roll. You know jack shit.
Yep, okay, perfect. I figured, but you know, I'm a player with a +10 in religion. I feel like I have to do that anytime I hear something like,
No,
oh,
yeah,
No,
you're definitely.
and
you're
I
real.
appreciate you playing your player. I will give you inspiration for that.
yes,
I do. I appreciate good RP. There you are.
yes. Okay.
I'm gonna come over and sit next to the tied up guy and put my arm around him and be like, "Hey, man, I know you are gonna potentially die. You're not gonna die by our hand. Just help us out, man. And if you don't want to eat our food, that's fine. What kind of food you got around here?"
Just ask me what you want to know. I'm gonna die anyway. I don't want to waste any more time here.
Fair enough. I do appreciate
Talking with you people.
do appreciate your candid manner. I'm sorry, Dorian. I just have two more questions. What was the name of the other gentleman here? And then what are the name of the gentlemen that were at the mouth of the entrance? Do you remember their names?
Let's see. There was Oscar. There was Brandon. There was Brendan.
Oh no.
Brandon and Brendan.
Brendan.
Hey, that's some good names.
Perfect.
They weren't revealing the names. They didn't want to sound lame
Brandon.
compared to Oxnard.
Yeah, they were pretty lame.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna lie there.
I like Oxnard.
I like
seems cool.
Oxner. Okay. That is all I had. I appreciate your. I appreciate that. I will
Well,
leave you to my.
Can you
party
tell us
members.
about your god? Your father god? Can you talk to us about him?
You mean Father Bapholel?
Yeah, that one. Can you tell me about him?
He is the leader of the Order of the Sacrosanct Cataclysm.
Just into what?
Write
Write
that
it in
down,
the chat.
please.
Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah. Oh, I want to get
Then he's
my.
gonna die so
So he's a leader. He's not a god.
We treat him as if he is a god, with him and his 8 princes.
Is that like a reverse harem situation?
Where might he be at? Like, where are you guys? Where's your camp at? Where's your camped out?
Where do he be trying?
Only the princes know where he is. He comes to us when we need him.
And can you tell us where the princes are?
They're all over the world. In order to find them, you have to look deep.
Like deep within this cave or deep within oneself?
If I tell you that, you would not be worthy.
Oh. Is that why you guys stole the wine shipment? Because Father Bapholel or the princess told you to?
You think this is about the wine? Agatha told you about the wine and that's why you're here? Is that what it is?
I figured there was something else shady. I was hoping I was wrong. I appreciate that, though.
What's wrong with Agatha?
She knew people.
New people.
Oh, was she part of the? Was she part of your religion and then
Oh
left?
no,
or
no,
something?
no, no. She was far too pure for Bapholel.
So you guys are unpure?
We have to be if we want to go home.
Oh, you're a cult that's
Oh.
dedicated to getting back to your original worlds.
Hence the
I like
name,
that.
the Order of the Sacrosanct Cataclysm. We wish to go home. And Father Bapholel, along with his 8 princes, have found a way. But I cannot tell you that way, because if I were to just tell you, you would not be worthy.
Why would Father
Ooh.
why would he still be here if he knows how to get back home? That would mean that he's able to traverse back and forth. Fascinating.
He came to us hundreds of years ago from the stars and has guided us.
He's also a star fallen. Nice, good to know.
Good to hear.
I'm considering converting. I don't know if anybody else is. I'd like to kind of go home. That sounds cool. Can you tell us where we go for that? Do I have to roll deception?
If you are
Whatever.
lying, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't really want to convert, but I'm trying to convince this guy. Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, it's not believable.
Like I said, Bapholel comes to you. You must find the princes on your own. Only they will decide if you are worthy of his court.
Interesting.
So just to clarify, though, there is wine here that we can take back to finish our quest, right?
Oh, there's wine.
Okay, perfect.
You will have to talk to Agatha about the real reason.
Oh,
why you're
I
here.
will. I don't really trust her, but I'm trying to survive, and the best way of surviving
Well,
is
like-
adapting.
You tell us the real reason they're here. Because we're not worthy.
Just let me know when you're done so I can leave and face my cleansing judgment.
Would you like us to
So
take
what
care
I'm
of you
hearing
for it?
is that you admit to stealing the wine.
Oh, the wine's good. The wine's very good. We partook a lot of it. That's probably what Brandon and Brendan's problem was.
I'm gonna just start like sharpening my axe.
Oh,
How
good
will
to
this-
hear, good to hear.
How will this cleansing happen? Will you be struck down? Will you be sucked into a afterlife? Do you know how this cleansing will happen for you? Are we supposed to cleanse you?
Once I leave here, I will look to the sky where a flaming bolt will strike down and render me into cinders and ashes.
Are people allowed to spectate this?
You can if you want. Don't know why, but sure, why not?
Pause 1 second. Hey guys, I'll be right with you, Oxner. I'll be right with you again. I apologize. Hey guys, Team Huddle, real quick. Should we? I'm doing my best to like, be right with you. Should we let him walk out and then see if this actually happens? Like, I'd like to know if we're dealing with someone that potentially has godlike abilities.
I kind of want to know too. This is super intriguing to me.
Yeah, same. The guy about religion, yes, I'm very intrigued to see, oh, okay, cool. Is this like a god level threat that we are gonna be dealing with? I'd like to see the validity of these claims. Anyone else? Tug?
Does this fit your judgment there, Ridigle Hibble?
Technically, he would be judged by his own peers if he was
So
struck down.
just to be clear, you guys are just wanting to watch me get murdered, right? Well, not murdered. It's actually an honor to be struck down by Father Bapholel, but you guys are just wanting to watch me die, right?
Yes and no.
Well,
I want to see the
supposed to be
validity of the. Yeah, this is a private conversation, sir.
He's just bleeding against the wall, holding his guts in, like listening to you guys not so quietly discuss watching him die, and he's like, "I'm sorry, excuse me."
Listen, we never
Well,
said
if
we
you're
were
gonna-
good guys.
Can I at least, if you guys are gonna spectate, can I at least have that hash brown?
Oh, absolutely. And I'll go over and
Hash brown's
I'll
great.
feed him the hash brown.
No, hash brown.
I'm
Don't
feeding
put
him the
slap.
hash brown. No
It's not
man
too bad.
deserves to die on an empty stomach.
I'm gonna slap the
Hold on, Judge Juror. You always give every person the last meal.
Not if it's an honor to be killed by his god.
Yes, that's still a last meal
Still get
worthy.
a last meal.
Yeah. They are
If it's
allowed
an
to have
honor,
last
then
rights.
He needs to at least feel
You
some
do
shame
not
in this.
dictate what I do, Riddle Higgle.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Do I smell sausage?
I'm slapping that
Can I have some
I
sausage
will
too?
throw his stomach and make him throw up the hash brown.
What'd you say?
Okay. Hold on. So Stephen really doesn't want Ridiculous does not want you to give the hash brown. He's slapping it out of your hand.
So
I'm gonna
he's
get
attacking
in
me
between
now?
the two of you,
Okay.
but he's slapping me. Oh, hold on.
Let me touch it.
He's just looking at you guys like, bro.
I get in between you. I once played for a table full of lords who hated each other so much, carried knives, even to breakfast. By the end of my song, they'd all confessed their embarrassing nicknames from childhood. Butterbottom still can't look at Jan the same way. Let's all calm down, okay? Now, I get it. You don't want him to have hash browns? I think we'd give him just a tiny bit, just a little bit, so he can have a good taste. But then he has to suffer with a fully empty stomach after he gets a small taste. Does that sound good to you?
Fine, but if he doesn't die, he's becoming my permanent prisoner for life.
That's fine
You
with
see
me.
that? Nice.
My belief is no one should die on an empty stomach if they can help it.
See, there we go. Friends, yeah.
Well, what
All
about if he
right.
dies on an empty stomach if he's like, hallelujah, my father's killing me, this is the best thing that could happen.
Regardless of how he feels about it, death is death.
We're gonna let him have some hash browns, and then we're gonna watch him get struck down. How's that sound, everybody? Sound good? All right.
Doug holds his hands up.
What number are you
And
on?
then
Oh
and
no.
then
He's still on 0.
he says, "Yeah, let's go."
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And then holds up a 4.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. All right. We give him some hash brown, and we'll escort you outside so we can witness this event of yours.
Okay. I will.
Can I have some sausage too?
I don't control the sausage. That's not me.
That's Dorian. Dorian has the sausage. I hate that.
I mean, come on. I'm about to die, and you're bogarting the sausage.
I break a sauce. I was clarifying it with Ridiggle Hibble. I don't want to start a quibble between our group. And I laugh nervously. I break a sausage in half and I pass it to the cultist. And I give the other half to Ridiggle Hibble.
What else you got in that bag?
That's enough for
Seriously?
you.
Whoopings.
Do not mistake our kindness for weakness that you can take advantage of.
But I told you guys all kinds of stuff. The least you could do is give me more food.
We are going to allow you to be embraced by your father, God, your idol
Your
of
love-
worship, and be an honor instead of letting our friend here dig his axe in your skull. It is the greatest mercy that we can give at this time.
No, the greatest mercy you can give is giving me more food.
Mm.
Oh, jeez. He is taking advantage of us.
All right, so
thanks for the information.
let's stand him up and walk him out.
All right. You won't
Grabs
have to
his
move your
shoulder.
players. You can theater the mind that shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay, so well, Ridiculable just said that he's dragging him, so I'm assuming he's grabbing the knot tied around the ankles and just walking.
Well, well, when we go outside, can you at least untie me so that way I can, fully embrace the sky?
No.
No.
Nah,
Resounding
Give me
nah.
my dignity.
You lost your dignity when you
dignity,
tried
bro?
to grab
Either-
more than you could.
Oh, come on, bruh. Come on. At least let me greet Father Bapholel's fury with open arms.
You can imagine open arms.
You guys are
You can open
dicks.
your-
All right, whatever.
Yours is not a religion I sanction, so I don't really care. So.
All right.
All right, so once he's outside and tossed onto the ground like a slug, he kind of shimmies and shuffles a bit to where he's on his knees, and he looks back at the party, kind of gives a sigh, and then he looks to the sky and says, Father Bapholel, I have failed in my duty, but I want you to know that before you strike me down, that these guys are dicks of the highest caliber. Strike me down as you will. And then, as he said that, the sky blackens. The clouds turn dark. The sky darkens to a deep, bloody red. And a fiery bolt of lightning strikes down atop Oxner's poor, hungry head. And he bursts into flames, but he does not scream. He does not shout. He just simply burns and falls over.
Hardcore, man.
Can I do an Arcana check?
For what?
See, like, what type of, like, if any, like, actual, like, casted magic was done, or see if there's any, remnant of magical energy? Like,
Sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
fine.
You can tell it was a very powerful spell.
Okay.
Ancient magic.
I looked at the party and I'm like, cool. Hey, guys. I don't like that.
Yeah, none of us like that.
Ancient,
It's the pop-up in the upper left-hand screen. Nobody liked that.
powerful.
The sky slowly returns to its blue and returns to a peaceful state.
Jiminy Christmas.
And Oxnard is ash on the ground.
Yeah, it's a good thing we run their pockets first.
Yep.
All right, so for world lore so far, I got Father Bapholel is the leader of the the Cataclysm thing, the Cataclysm, and then uses ancient powerful magic. Struck Oxner down from the skies.
Like, did it just kill him, or did it incinerate him, sort of?
Oh, it
Yes.
incinerated him. Yes.
Oh, I wanted his robe.
It was a fire robe. Bruntunch.
I was gonna turn it into like a hooded cape sort of thing.
Is that the look on Tusk's face?
Yes.
So good.
Suddenly, that was really not cool to everyone.
The reality of the situation sunk in a little bit.
Oh no.
When we go back in, do we find the wine just like a little bit further down the hall, or
You go back in right where you left off. I'll let you decide where you go from there.
okay?
Yeah,
It's
I think we got
pretty far.
Yeah, we got some stuff to do in here.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
we got a lot of information from that guy.
yeah, we did. I got names for my book.
Okay, so I will roll stealth again.
Okay.
I shall also roll the stealth.
You are
When I
pretty
look at him-
stealthy.
This time, be sneaky. This time, be sneaky. Okay. After I say it, what do you do?
I'm like, all right.
No, no.
And start trying to shuffle again with my platter. Just
Okay. No. Let's say you're here too. Okay. I will go ahead. Tug will keep an eye on me. Right, Tug?
He nods.
And I will wave you over if more shit happens. And as I like right before I start to step away, I look at the party and I just under my breath, this is how I die. And I like shake my head and turn to start walking.
Okay. As you step along, you're very quiet down the hall. Seems very, very, very quiet.
Is it too quiet?
As you continue your quiet trek down the corridor, the air grows heavier, thick with the feeling of something waiting just beyond your sight. At another 50 feet, the passage opens up into a T-junction. So you can get well past the torch.
Okay, when I get to the torch that's on the wall, I am going to. Hopefully, he understands. So I'm gonna get to the torch right here. I'm gonna do a wave to Tug in the group, and then I'm gonna point at the ground and make a like big circle, like a hand signal, like, "Hey, you come over here, stop right here." And I'm hoping they understand what I'm hand signaling, and then I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay, the three of you that are trying to understand it are going to have to roll perception. Radhorn, you're confused as hell.
I'm gonna go over and just start staring at the floor. There's nothing here.
Oh, Jesus!
All right, I'll zoom you up there.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. It's
You're
hard for me to
welcome.
like.
Yep, I know. No worries.
So, let's say since he was already there, I was probably further up, like right here. If that's
Like
okay,
30
unless
feet. Yeah.
something. Doing something.
Eldrin, are you with the party?
Yes.
Oh my god, he died.
Eldrin?
I forgot. I was. I didn't realize my mic was muted.
You're okay.
Yeah, so as Ridicle Hibble yells, "There's nothing over here," I'm gonna turn around and like make the angry librarian face and like throw a finger to my mouth, but completely silent. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
And the best part is that he shuffled and clattered all the way over there just to do that.
All right. So, Dorian, as you get to that T in the road ahead of you that you see,
Yes.
to the
I
north.
will here and stop.
So as you peek around the corner to the north, you see that the stone floor starts to turn a bit smooth, and that there is another turn to the north as well. So it looks like it kind of fish hooks around the corner there. But you can see just a little bit of light coming from around that corner. To the south, the hallway stretches on, dark and unyielding, the faintest hint of flickering light further down the passage casting a brief twisting shadows against the stone. Both paths present their own dangers and secrets, and as you stand there in the quiet, the oppressive atmosphere presses in. Whatever choice you make, you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Is that an altar in front of me?
It is a stone casket, actually.
Oh shit. Okay. I am going to go back to the party so that nothing are loud.
Anyone be loud? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly, right? Well, how crazy. And I'm going to relay the information of the T to them, and then I wanted to ask everybody, to player and GM and DM, are we going to stop right here, or do we want to keep going, sort of thing?
Indeed.
Oh.
I leave that up to the party. I'm willing to keep going.
We're good to keep playing. Jake, what about you?
1 second. Let me confer.
Smart.
Indeed.
Yeah, I
Want
mean,
you to be in trouble.
we won't be able to play for crazy long, but we can play long.
While he confers,
I
I'm
got a
going to run
bird-
to the restroom.
Good plan.
We have a birthday
Okay.
party that we get to today.
Oh, gotcha.
We can stop here, I guess.
No, that's good, Jake. I got a
Totally
birthday
fine.
party I got ready for.
Should we determine which direction we want to go first, though? Or do you want to wait till next time?
Yeah, I mean, while it's fresh in our heads, we could pick a direction. Matt went to the bathroom, so we'll wait till he comes back. But
Okay.
I'm gonna relay the information, and I wanted to ask GM, DM. You said the floor looked clean over smooth. You said smooth.
Yep.
The area super clean.
It is smoother than the cobbled floors that you've been walking on so far. As if it's seen a lot of wear and tear.
So that to me, I don't know if my character would know this, but that to me seems like something is like slid on the floor a lot. So maybe that's where they brought the wine. Or
Makes sense.
it could be that a friggin' giant slime is cleaning up the floor over there.
Also makes sense.
Either way, north sounds like it might be the way to go, or up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll bring that up to Eldrin
All right, I'm back.
when he comes back.
What's up?
Eldrin, you're back.
Good timing.
So we have decided to stop here, but we also decided to choose. We're gonna down or up. South or
You
north.
broke up so bad. I did not understand what you just said.
Okay, so we decided we were gonna stop here.
Okay.
We also decided that we should choose if we're gonna go up or down right now.
Oh. Let's go south. It always feels like going downhill.
So before you make that choice, I earlier said that the floor is cleaner and I asked the DMG, or they said it looks smoother. I asked DMGM why the floor looked smoother, like what was like describe that to me, and they said it looks like it's been worn more than other floors. So I said, oh, that sounds like they may have drug wine crates
Oh.
that area. Or it could be a giant slime and we're running into another fight.
Also valid. Where's the party mostly saying then? North then?
I just suggested that's my but I was waiting to hear everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
So that's
down
why
for
it's-
checking out where it seems like something had been dragged. I'm willing to take that risk if it's a slime.
Yeah, I think I want to do north as well, but more because there's a corner there, so maybe that path will end sooner, and then we can like circle back and go the other way if it's nothing.
True.
That's great.
Yeah. So north.
North
Would
it
you like-
is.
Would you like to see where that room leads before you go, or
We
Yeah.
can do that as well if it's going to be.
Yeah, it's
it'll be quick?
Yeah.
Jack be nimble, Jack be
Okay.
quick.
All right.
So I will come back after reporting to them.
I like how enthusiastic you're about this.
I'll come back to my spot. I will make my way up this way.
Are we allowed to move up? Or...
Hey, look
Mhm.
around. You
Absolutely. Dorian, as you look around, you can tell the hallway is dark, but as you peer around the corner, there is a door where light seems to be coming from. The gentle flickering of torchlight.
Oh,
Prince Saltree.
is there? So the door is shut.
The door is shut.
Do the dead guard it?
I would like to sneakily come up to the door and listen at the door.
Okay. Roll perception.
If I can, I'm trying to get him next. Is he next to the door?
Yep.
Hopefully.
Now he is.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was trying to move him just to that specific spot, and he was like, nah.
I don't think so.
First,
As you listen, you can hear the sounds of crackling torches, but nothing else. Seems quiet.
okay. I will come to the corner. Oh man, these guys are so loud. I will come back to the corner and I'll wave the party up to me. And I'll go back to the door.
Okay. Come on, Red Dick. I'll move him up for you. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Do you open the door?
I don't have proficiency in any of that stuff, but I would like to check for traps, I guess.
Smart.
Roll perception.
Watch me get a friggin' 1. Oh yeah, that was terrible.
It doesn't seem like there's any traps that you can tell.
This door seems special.
With my perception, can I tell that it's locked or unlocked?
It appears to be unlocked.
Okay, I will open the door slightly and peek inside.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
As you peek inside the room, hold on. There's a message coming in. Okay, never mind. As you peek inside the room, the sheer scale of the space overwhelms you. This is by far the largest chamber you have seen, measuring a staggering 130 feet long and 75 feet wide, with ceilings soaring 25 feet above. The size is imposing, and the room feels both cavernous and unnervingly spacious. The light in this room is bright compared to the others you've passed through. 7 torches line the walls, 3 along both the northern and southern walls, and a single torch on the western wall, filling the room with an almost oppressive glow. Shadows still cling to the edges of the room, but the illumination is enough to make every detail visible. On the far eastern wall, a massive mirror dominates the space, its polished surface standing 25 feet tall and 50 feet wide. The mirror reflects the entire room in perfect, unsettling detail, amplifying the sense of vastness and making the space seem even larger than it is. It is difficult to shake the feeling that the mirror is watching you, as though the reflection somehow feels more real than the room itself. At the center of the room, in front of the mirror, stands the pedestal of salvation. Made of cold, sturdy stone, the pedestal is securely fastened to the floor, as if it has been placed here for some grand purpose. On its western face, clear as day even from the door, the word salvation is carved in deep, elegant lettering, making it clear that this pedestal is meant to hold something important. The stone depression atop the pedestal is unmistakably shaped to hold something, waiting to be placed in the resting place. The room feels charged with an eerie sense of anticipation, the mirror's reflection and the pedestal depression drawing your gaze again and again. Along the main entrance you've come through, there are 3 other doors in the room. On the northern wall, the 2 others stand, one on the left side and the other on the right, both slightly ajar. The western wall also has a door, but it is closed, and the faintest whisper of air comes from beneath it.
There's nobody in there?
Nope, no one in there. Just a big-ass mirror and a pedestal.
This is definitely a puzzle.
I'm scared it's one of those weird things where the mirror people are going to try to pull us in.
Or attack us, probably. That's player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Of course.
You touch the mirror and it touches you back.
I want you guys to at least see it so you could, like, noodle about it.
Does that mean we could
So-
so we can see you?
So I'm gonna relay the information about the room to the party, and then ask everyone if they want to go in, and then that'll probably be where we end.
Okay.
Should we go in the mirror room, guys?
I'm going to go into the mirror room and just start flexing.
I'll let you see
Just
it.
doesn't-
Dorian.
Gotta get those games.
Doug says wine as a question, just one word.
Make an excellent use of those words.
Yeah.
Well, Ridigglehipple already just after I told him about the room, he's just said he just walked in the room and started flexing in front of the mirror.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know how close you are, but you're in the room.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Here you go, I'll pull you in.
No. No. I'm good. Oh no.
This is gonna be a fight.
Oh, I don't like
course.
this at all, guys.
well,
Well, did what it looked like.
This looks like a straight up battle scene. Like we're gonna be fighting.
Yeah, this is a giant.
Y'all are like, oh my god, it's a boss room.
That's what it feels like.
It's not even actually a mirror.
Ooh. I don't.
All right, fantastic session. I can't wait for the next time. When are we planning to do our next session?
Like a billion years from now.
I'd love for it to be next Sunday, but does that work with people?
I could do weekly.
Yes, please. Next Sunday, please. That would be awesome. Okay, thanks.
Weekly sessions work for me. I don't know about everyone else.
I think it should work for me. Yeah.
Works for me.
It looks like we don't have anything next Sunday, but I'm gonna check with Miranda to double check and make sure we're good to play next Sunday.
Valid.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Ending recording now.
Nice.